I'm here. I'm here. Yes, I'm here. I was live earlier, but I had a phone call come in from my supervisor. And we talked 10 minutes, so I lost everybody. So I had to come back and start all over. Hi. I had to start all over. It was just the first one I had about 10 views. And I had to take an important phone call. But thanks for coming, White Tee. Thank you. Yeah, he was being gross. He was being rude. Austin. Sometimes they come in here, they don't like people of color. So they come in and try to be nasty. And they don't realize we could just send them right back out. Hi, White Tee. Thank you for coming, Gamey. You know, I don't do about 2 hours every morning. And then I wait until the afternoon. But I appreciate you coming. I'm going to sit and watch the birds for a little bit. And if they don't come, that means there's a cat around. So what I do is I go out in the yard and I walk all the way around the fence. And I throw rocks to make sure there's no cats out there. And then the birds will come back. Yeah, they do try to bring us down, don't they? They sure do. But you know what? This guy in YouTube, he sent me an email. He said, Miss Ruben, some people are miserable with their life, and they want to make other people miserable too, because misery loves company. And he said that a lot of times when trolls come in and say rude things, he said because they're very unhappy people, and they want to try to spread that energy. But he said once you put them out, they can't spread it. They take that energy back with them. It goes right back to them. They try to ruin everything, but they can't break my spirit. No, I've been around the mountain and back. I'm a middle-aged woman, and I'm a nurse. I've worked with a lot of personalities, character, sickness, even people that are dying. I've watched people die. I've held people's hand while they die. And I know what it's like. And I've had people say they don't like me, and then they died. So some people take it with them to their grave. Okay, you go ahead and go to church, because I'll be going to church probably about 10:30. So you go ahead and go to church. That's a good thing. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Oh, you did. Baby, I got baptized about 25 years ago. But I'm glad you got baptized. Congratulations. And we're going to meet in heaven with crowns. Especially you, because you're young. Isn't that wonderful? Congratulations. You're going to wear a crown. Yes, you are. And you're so polite. And you respect your elders. Thank you for that. And you'll always be my moderator to the very end of my life. Go back. Go ahead and go, baby. Love you and thank you for coming. Go ahead and go. Bye-bye. I'll be here for a few hours. Bye-bye. It's okay. It's okay. Enjoy your day. Happy Sunday. I'm sipping on coffee. Oh, that's so sweet. He got baptized. That's so sweet. Hi, Stop and Smile. I'm good today. I feel so much better. Thank you for coming, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got good news. I don't have to work weekends no more. I just work Monday through Friday, 11 to 7, and everybody's asleep. And I ain't got to worry about my supervisor getting on me about accepting gifts or none of that and ruining my day. Yeah, I do. I feel so much better. Now, I don't even have to meet up with her, see her, or come in contact with her or nothing. That it is great, ain't it? Because she's Jamaican. She is some kind of hateful. She's very nasty. She's a sweet woman, but she's got a nasty disposition. Like somebody said, it's a power trip thing. And because you work for her, she feel like she can talk to you in a kind of way. But other than that, she's a very sweet person. Hey, Miss Construe. Okay, you're going to put in a good word and do some laundry. Thank you for coming by, sweetie. I just clicked the like button on you on TV. Okay, sweetie, do your laundry. Thanks for coming by and thanks for the like. Yeah, thank you, Stop and Smile. I feel so much better today. I won't have to deal with her. And I'm sending out resumes tomorrow to a lot of other companies. So once I get monetized and somebody is hiring me, I'm gone anyway. Even though she told the girl to tell Ruby she don't have to leave. No. I got a feeling if I don't, I'll have to keep putting up with that every time she get upset about something. And the other day was enough for me. That was enough. Some of the things she said, it just cut deep down into my soul. Oh, I know God will bless me because when I came to this one, I had stayed on the other job 5 years and I was doing fine. I left that job to come and work for her because she asked me to. But now I'm going to leave her and go work for somebody else as soon as I get something else. And it'll be the same thing, about 32 hours a week, 32 to 40. And every 2 weeks, I have about 64, 65 hours. As long as they can pay me $16 to $17 an hour. I mean, I'll settle for 15. Anything just to get away from where I'm at. But right here, I'm going to stay. Right. Then people can separate work from their emotions. They need to. And then wherever I go, I know I won't have to tolerate her anymore. It might be bad there, but I'll get a fresh start. And that's good for my, isn't they beautiful? That's good for my emotional health. Because when I checked my blood pressure, it was like 180 over 110. That's how upset I was. She had sent me over the roof. And the only thing I did was try to defend myself and make her understand, okay, I made a mistake. You don't have to threaten me saying, oh, that's ground for termination and this and that and ain't this. And the state come in, they can fire you. And I'm not, this is not funny. Ooh, this is not funny. I said, do you hear me laughing? I'm taking you seriously. I know how to accept discipline, but you're taking it to the extreme. You act like I killed somebody. And then another girl told me that she fusses at them the same way. I said, that's very unprofessional. Evidently, she didn't go to college. She just graduated from high school, came from Jamaica over here in America, started some group homes, and now she's doing real good. And I'm glad for her. I'm happy for her. But it's the way you talk to people. And I graduated from college. I know professionalism. And that is not. And I've been through this with her about 3 times. So I feel like she struck out with me. So I let the other girls know I'm leaving as soon as I can. And I don't care if they tell her. But they did take me off the weekends. And now I just do Monday through Thursday. And then Friday only if they need me. That way at night, I don't have to communicate with nobody. Right. Defiantly. That's right. And it's like you trying to put fear in me to be afraid of you. I don't work up under those kind of circumstances. I don't want to be afraid of I'm going to do something wrong on my job. I want to go in and feel comfortable. And when I let the assistant supervisor know, she said, Miss Ruby, I'll just put you during the week because I know how you feel. She talks to everybody like that. And I said, see, y'all done bought these big old fine cars and big old houses. Y'all got to tolerate it. I don't. I got an income. I'll be fine. Right. It's how you approach people. I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to tolerate being talked to like that. I'm a professional. I know it. Something scared them away. I might have to go see if it's a cat out there. You see that? They just ran away all of a sudden. Flew away. If they keep flying away, I know it's a cat about. I just put food out there. Oh, yeah, a woodpecker. Yeah, and he pecks holes in all the trees. The thing is, all those trees back there behind the house, behind the fence, the city they told us they gonna knock them all down. And that's where a lot of the squirrels live at. The little chipmunks, the little rabbits, all of them live back there. The deer, and they getting ready to knock all that down. They say in about 2 years, all that'll be cleared off, and then they're gonna start building houses. And I said, it's a shame. Yep, they're gonna get rid of all of them. They said all of them. They said they over 100, and some of them are over 200 years old. This used to be Indian territory right here. This used to be an Indian reservation. I know too. I hate when they do that. There's so much land around here, Stop and Smile, in North Carolina, open, wide, clear it off land. But they want to come and pick the woods where the animals be at. And my mom been here 60 years. And then they want to come and all of a sudden tear up the natural habitat. They want to tear it down. And say they're going to put houses, tiny houses back there for veterans. There's one further down in the woods. They cleared that off and they building a house down the street. I'll take a picture of it when I go back down that way. They don't put up one house. They said within the next 2 years, they're going to clear all that out. And they probably going to work on it all summer. Yeah, isn't that a pretty red bird? They probably going to start this summer. They've already cleared some of it off. But I think they're going to come back soon as the weather get good warm. They're going to clear it all off and just make it just be dirt back there. They are gorgeous. And once it just be dirt, then they probably pack it down and start building houses because they got to put in septic tanks. And it's deep creeks. I don't know how they're going to do about that deep creek. It's a deep creek that leads all the way out to the pond. Unless they're going to put a little bridge over it. And it's got a whole lot of big, heavy rocks in that creek. And when it rains a lot, that thing be full. So I don't know how they're going to do that, but I guess they got their own landscape plan. They're going to clear it off. They're going to take 100 yards of the backyard and tear the fence down. And we're going to have to put up another fence. Yeah. And I can't get the kind of RV I wanted, the kind of drive. I won't be able to get that one. Now I got to get one that I have to connect it onto the back of my car. And it don't cost but $10,000, so. The man say, oh, he'll work with me. He told me get somebody to put one of those switches on the back of my car and a ball. And my nephew said as soon as he can get to Greensboro, he gonna come and do it. So I can pull me a trailer. So that's a change of plan. I wanted to drive one, but I can drive and haul mines as long as I got insurance and tax on it. And then it'll be enough for me to live in. It won't be big, but it'll be livable. Half of the stuff in my room, I'm going to have to put it in storage because I won't have enough room in there for it. Your garden used to be so private, and then they built 3-story houses right behind. Now they all look into my garden. Don't you hate that? We're going to put up an 8-foot wood fence. But, you know, if they put a lot of veterans back there, they still going to be trying to look over here in the yard. But I'm so glad we're going to put up a wood fence. And we're going to put up a sign, no trespassing, private property, so they won't try to cross the fence. But the next door neighbor, they don't have a fence up. They're going to be looking right in their yard, right in their back door. And I like privacy. And I got a little garden spot back there behind the shed. So I'm going to make sure that we get a wood fence put up. And my little small trailer is going to be parked right beside the house. So, but it's not going to be big at all. But it'll have a bathroom, a shower, a kitchen stove, refrigerator, a little table and chair, and a bed. And that's it. And that's all. My brother said that's all I need. Because I don't cut back my weekends, so I won't be making it near as much. But I still get my husband's pension, so I'll be all right. I'll survive. And then once I get monetized, that'll make up for that little bit of money I lose out on the weekends. Once I get monetized, that'll make up for that. And if they give me a big lump sum at one time, I'm going to pay off my little trailer. Or either just go buy one and pay cash for it. The other kind, then I'll have two. And I'll keep one in the yard for when company comes. They just want to fit in as many people as they can into any space. Right, so they can make money. That's terrible. It's terrible. It's enough people in one city, one state anyway. Every state in America, I know, got 1 million people in it. I know they do. And they got plenty of open land in North Carolina, in California, Arizona, Oklahoma, Nevada, Nebraska. I mean, it's plenty open land. But they want to go in a crowded neighborhood and continue to build houses on top of houses on top of houses. It's ridiculous. You should see the apartments they piling up in North Carolina. You got apartments on one side and beautiful homes on the other side of the street. And people just piling up. As soon as I get situated, I'm leaving Greensboro. I don't want to live here. I'm going to move to Charlotte, Mocksville, or to another state. I will not be living in North Carolina. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to grow old and die here. Your town used to have only 2 high-rise apartment buildings. Now they're building 8 more. Good gracious. I dislike it too. Everywhere you look, you don't have no privacy. If you want privacy, you got to move about 200 miles down in the country. And then you got to fence it in. And then 10 years later, here they come down there building houses. Thank you, Miss Castro. I appreciate that. Thank you. As soon as I get monetized, I'm leaving Greensboro. I'm going to go back down there in Charlotte with my daughter at. Yeah, I want to go down there. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we go in church about 10. We getting ready to go in there now, but my mom got it. I'm not going to go in there. My mom's going to get it. And I was on last but 2 hours. By 11:45, it's over. But it's about the memorial of the death of Christ. And we do it every year, so I'm familiar with it. And I listened to it earlier on my phone, so I'm not going to go in church today. Our place of worship, I'm not going to go in today. Yeah, I'm just feeling so relaxed that I ain't got to go in there on weekends on that job. But I told her, I said, now, if you can't find nobody to work, let me do Saturday and somebody else do Sunday. Or I'll do Sunday and somebody else do Saturday. So she said she gonna do that. So hopefully I'll do 7P and not 7A. I don't want to be there during the day. And I told her from now on, if the supervisor got something to say to me, tell her, tell you, and let you talk to me. Because I don't want to talk to her. Because I refuse to let her talk to me like that anymore. I refuse. I would walk away from her and I would quit. And I just live on my pension and wait for another 3, 4, 5, 6 months for YouTube. But in the meantime, what I can do is work for a place called Instacart. I'll go to a temp agency and tell them I'm a certified nurse technician, a nurse aide, and a med tech. Just send me somewhere to a temp agency. And I do some PRNs. And I did this before, about 7, 8 years ago. they kept sending me to different places, and I was still bringing home about $800 every 2 weeks. That's $1,600 a month, and that's after taxes. Now, I can survive off of that. I can survive. Because I don't have anybody but myself. I'm paying on my credit cards, and one of my credit cards is paid completely off, and I got about two more, and one I don't owe but $400 more, and I'm sending it to the corporate office, to the old credit card billing department. And what they do is take it off credit bureau. Because when I paid off Lowe's, my credit score went from 600 to 721. They let me know that credit bureau got it. And as soon as I send $400 more to JCPenney, it'll probably go up to 750. And I just sent them 100, so when I get paid, I send them another 100. And all I want these people to do is approve for my finance this little trip. And I'm taking the one that's not for $10,000, and I'm taking that one. And I'm gonna take the cheapest thing on the block because they're trying to get rid of the ones that you have to pull with your car. So that'll be easy because they say they need to get all of them off the lot, 2013, 14s, and 15s, because they got a new shipment coming in, 2020 models. So I'm going to take what I can get and put the insurance on it. I'm going to put my down payment, and I'm going to drive it off the lot and come on home. And I'll be done. I have every weekend I could go somewhere and just, like a day camp, it's free. And I can do a video of me at a camp around the lake or the mountains. I'm not going to go walking the trails unless I take my godson with me. But I'll be able to do videos every weekend. And I won't be stressed out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 8 hours. 32 and 32, 64 hours every 2 weeks. That's good enough. Because that's what I was doing at first anyway, on my other job. That's all I was doing. And then this job added the weekend. But I'd rather let that weekend go and be stress-free. I'd rather be stress-free. And then I have a better life. And I get that happiness back that I had at first. Because I was so full of joy and happiness. And that woman stole it all away. But I know she did what she had to do. But it's just the way you say things. And I was feeling good about myself and everything. But now, I feel better. But I don't even want to work there no more. It just makes me don't even want to work there no more. And what I'm going to do is tough it out and stay during the week at night so I don't have to be bothered with nobody. Everybody be in the bed. I get one person up and that's it. And she is no trouble. She is no problem at all. And 7 o'clock, I am so out of there. But by the end of March, I have me another little job on weekends. I'll be delivering groceries. Yep. And I'll probably do it like all day on Saturdays when people order groceries. Or all day on Friday. And all day Saturday. And then I'll take Sunday off. And that'll be every other weekend. But the thing is, I'll be working on my own. And they'll pay me by depositing the money already into my account. I won't have to talk to people. I don't have to worry about a supervisor. All I got to do is go to the grocery store, pick up the groceries, deliver it to the person's house, put it on their doorstep, take a picture of it, and ring the doorbell or knock on the door and let them know that their groceries are there. Or send them a text message. Or the job will send it to them and let them know your groceries is on the porch. That's what my daughter and her husband does. And they do that part-time. And then they work at Amazon too. Yeah. So I'm going to do that too. It'll just be a part-time job. Yeah. I think something is scaring the birds away. I think something is because it's not that many. It usually be a whole lot by this time of the morning. But I started earlier, but I lost those minutes because she called me and told me she gonna go ahead and get somebody to work. Not the other supervisor. I didn't even answer the phone when she called. I don't answer, so she get the other girl to call. Cause I'm not talking to her no more. She don't know how to talk to people, so I'm not gonna even answer the phone for her anymore. So the other girl called and she told me, Miss Ruby, you don't have to work weekends no more. But if I need you, I'll let you know the weekend. I said, okay. As long as it be the last one, I'm fine. It's okay. They trying to come back slowly. Yeah. But they're not doing too good. But as long as one person here watching, I'll be okay. Because I can always go out and do some videos later on after my fasting is over at 12. But I'll try to stay right here for a while, for at least a couple of hours. I just hope it's not a cat around. Yeah. They seem to be kind of slow. But sometimes it is like that. But they've been doing real good the last couple of days, the birds. And there's plenty of food out there. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see, make sure there's no cat lurking. Because it's almost as if they're frightened. Yeah, it kind of looks empty. And I know a lot of people are in church or they're doing live streams. I try to do my live stream when the other guys from Kenya be doing theirs. So I try to wait till, because when it's 8 o'clock over here, it's 3 or 4 o'clock over there. So I try to wait till 10 or 9 when I think he's through. And then it seems like every time I come in live, he go in live. So I asked him one time, I said, are you trying to compete with me or what? Because a lot of people be on live, but I had a lot of people coming in. Now I see some of my people going in your live stream. I said, I wouldn't do you like that. He said, no, I just picked a certain time. But I'm just kind of thinking that, I think that's what he's doing. And I don't know why people are like that, but they are. But it's okay. Tomorrow I'll pick a different time. I'll pick something later on. That way I don't have to worry about too many people being in. Because a lot of people do live streams now. They do that. So, especially over there in Africa. Yeah, I know that. But they usually do it like late in the afternoon or early in the morning when we're still in the bed. Then they do theirs. But I notice now they do it late in the afternoon when we're up. And they know I do live streams every morning. That's why I'm just curious about that. But when you ask me about it, they said no. Oh, Miss Construe, I see you. Marshmallow Day. Oh, okay. You doing Marshmallow Day. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out if something frightening these birds. But I'll be patient and wait and see. Yeah, 'cause I see them all back there in the back too on the ground. But I think as soon as they feel like the coast is clear, a lot of them will come at one time. I can't get my tablet to work. It's saying no gigabytes, no internet. And I what? It's supposed to have internet as long as I have on my phone because I just paid the bill. So I'm going to go by Metro tomorrow and ask them what's up with that. It says unable to connect to the internet. I don't know. I'm going to find out tomorrow. Because the tablet comes along with my phone. And I still got cell phone service. My cell phone is paid off. I don't have to pay that no more. It's paid off. So I don't have to worry about that. And that money I was paying on my cell phone, I'm going to use that to pay on my little trailer I'm going to get. Because the one I'm getting, the payment ain't going to be about $200 a month. And that's affordable. And my car is just $4, so that's all I'm going to be paying. And my car insurance with the trailer will probably be $4. And I'll pay that out of my pension. And that'll be it. The next time I get paid, I'll just pay like on my car insurance, not the insurance, but on my credit cards. Keep gas in the car and stuff like that, you know, little detailed stuff I need to pay. And then just keep the money put up. So when I travel, I can make sure I get a full propane, because my hot water be heated off propane in my stove. So I'll keep that connected up. And I'll have to stop and get another one every so often. And I'll be doing videos inside cooking. But I got another little stove that I can use with little propane canisters. And I'm going to use that mostly when I do my videos. And I'm glad I have a little microwave and a refrigerator with a freezer. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. I just can't wait. So I said, I work 4 days a week and then get my pension, I'll be fine. The only thing I'll be short of is probably I'll just be about $400 short for the whole month. That's all. Because I calculated, I'll just be short $400. Because they was taking so much out of my pay, I wasn't getting it. So the less I make, the more I'll get. And my pension will go back up because I won't be working for 32 hours a week. I won't be working 60 hours. My pension will go right back up. And I'm glad of that. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad. That's why I say I'm going to be all right, because I prayed about it. And my son came to me in my dream last night. And me and him was laughing and talking. And he said, Mom, I'm so glad you're doing all right. When I woke up, I looked for him, but he wasn't here. But I did have a good dream about him last night. And my mom said my sister said she dreamed about my son. But my grandma came to me Thursday and said, something bad getting ready to happen on the job, be prepared. I said, okay, Grandma. And then something bad happened Friday. This lady chewed me out. And I just apologized and told her it'll never happen again. And she said, okay, bye. I said, bye. But I tell you, y'all, I sit there and cry. My feelings was hurt so bad. could have crawled up on a rock and died. I had to sit there and deal with that pain. That was like a scar through my heart. Good morning, Ruby. How are you today? I know it's about, what, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. About 3 over there. After 3. Yeah, I think about 3 or 4 people was here and they left. Barbara came and she left because I had a phone call and I stayed too long. Miss Construe came. But glad you could make it. And somebody else came, but they said they was getting ready to go to church. And they'll be back later. Oh, good. I'm glad you're having a good Sunday. Yeah. I started earlier, but I had to end it because the supervisor called. Because I'm not doing weekends no more. And I didn't talk to her. I said I'm not talking to her. So she had the assistant to call. And I talked to the assistant. And the assistant said, you good, Ruby. You don't have to do weekends no more. And I'm like, yay! That way I don't have to see the supervisor. I be there at night. I don't have to worry about nobody coming there and bother me at night. 7 in the morning, I clock out, I'm gone. That's great news. See, prayer changes things. Y'all been praying, and I've been praying. My mom prayed. Yeah. It was such a good night. My son came to me in my dream, and me and him was laughing and talking. I told him, I'm doing okay. And my sister said he came to her in her dream last night. And you know what he said? He said, Mama, don't work weekends there. I said, I'm not doing no more weekends. It's like his spirit knew that this woman said some words that pierced my very heart. And I was so happy. Now I'm getting my joy back slowly but surely. But I told the assistant supervisor, if you need me, I'll come just this one last weekend. If not, I don't want to be there. She said, I'll let you know. I might need you to at least work a Saturday or a Sunday. But I'm going to try to get the girl to work during the day and let you work at night. I said, perfect. But if you need me to work during the day, I prefer if the other lady didn't come over there while I'm there. Because if she do, I'm going to leave. She said, no, she ain't going to come. I said, okay. Because I really don't want to talk to the other one, not for a long time. I love her and I forgive her. I just don't want to communicate with her right now. I want to keep I'm feeling better, and I want to keep feeling better. Yeah, and then I understand how she feels in a way. I understand because she's sick. She has health issues. And I know people that have health issues, when they get angry, they have a tendency to take it out on you. To try to make them feel better, like a power trip. But it doesn't. It makes me want to leave. Because out of all these years I've been working, nobody, not even a supervisor, CEO has never talked to me in that manner. I'm not used to that. It has never happened before. They were more professional about it. It didn't sound like a threat. And this sounds more like a threat. Because I want to say, are you threatening me? I don't have to work for you. But I didn't. I kept my mouth shut. I stayed humble. But I was trying to explain to her that it'll never happen again. I made a mistake. Good morning, Stop and Smile. Oh, you sing. And, okay, it's okay. But when somebody constantly repeating, you just stop. I just don't say nothing else. Because as long as you argue back or say something, it'll add heat to the fire. So I just stopped talking, trying to explain myself. I just said, yes, ma'am. Okay, I understand. I understand. That's all I said in the end. I stopped trying to explain. So now I feel better. And then the assistant supervisor saying, she's afraid that you're going to quit. I said, well, she should be. Guess what I did? I just started staying quiet. because she's right. Eventually I will. And it's not because of the clients or the employees, it's because of her. Eventually I will leave. Just as soon as I can find something else, I will leave. I cannot work under those conditions. I cannot, and I will not. I'm a professional. I don't care if I have to find something in housekeeping and I'll get a pay. I don't care. At least I won't have to worry about nobody talking to me like I'm some kind of a dog or animal or threatening my career, my future. Because you don't know how to talk to people. Or because you're not well. Or you're using it as a power trip. Even if you don't fire me, you still you might as well, you've ruined my day. You've destroyed what little happiness I had. And I think you know what you do when you say those things. Because you're feeling bad. And I think some people just take it out of the woodworks. They take it to the extreme. Right. A lot of people leave because of managers' attitude. They make you feel bad because they're feeling bad. And it's really not that bad. I think it's like somebody say it's more of a power trip. It makes them feel better as a person, knowing that they can talk to you any kind of way. But they won't fire you. But I don't want to be treated like that the rest of my life. Not in my age. I want to enjoy my life. For the next 10 years, I was planning on staying there the next 10 years. But that has changed. I found me a trailer that I can pay it off in 2 years. And after 2 years, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm leaving that that company and I'm going to another company. But I'm not going back to a group home anymore. I'm done with group homes. I don't really want to do group homes no more. I don't want to work with people with mental illnesses anymore. I've been doing it for years. For now, I'm going to work with people that's got their senses. And I'm going to go to like a facility where I can work like maybe Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 11 p to 7 a. I don't want no 12 hours. Just give me 8. Or I'll do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I don't want to do every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Every other Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's what I'm going to do. I thought I saw that cat. I think the cat out there. Because the dog barking. I'll be right back, y'all. didn't see the cat nowhere out there. I looked real good and I didn't see no cat. I thought maybe he would be out there somewhere, but I didn't see him. I didn't see him. I don't know where he's at, but I didn't see no cat. I didn't see the little mama possum. She be out there, and the raccoon is over there behind the shed. It look like I seen him down in there, but no cat. And the deers is still back down in there. I saw a little fluffy white tail move, so I know that's the deer. But I didn't see no cat. So if he's out there, he's hiding good. But the dog is out there in the back today, giving her a little freedom where she can go in and out. And one of my friends is going to take Ruby. He going to keep her for a while so I can kind of get it together a little bit. He's going to take her and keep her for a while, keep him company. Yeah, my cousin ain't ever going to take her. He said he going to give her a bath, and I gave him some dog clippers. He going to clip her hair off and her toenails, and he said she'll keep him company. I said, she's about 10 years old, so I'll give you some pads to put down in case she pee and poop in the house. Put the pads down. He said she'll be all right. He lonesome and he wants somebody, an animal with him, so Ruby's going to be leaving me for a while. That'll give me time to get out more, and since I won't be working weekends, I can get out and go to Charlotte every weekend and do videos at the big park down there. And I have more time to myself. I need a little freedom. I don't want to be tied down and stuck here because of that dog. Because my mom is not able to take care of her. And see, I used to can go every weekend until my granddaughter bought that dog here. And then she moved out and left the dog here. Back in March last year, she left the dog. And she said when she get her apartment, she going to come and get the dog. She haven't came and get that dog yet. I was getting ready to turn the dog into the pound. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do another application and see can I just take her and turn her in, because I'm going to tell her I cannot keep her. I'm living in my car. I can't keep her. I don't know what else to do with her. And I'm telling her I'm going to have to leave her here or just turn her loose. I can't keep her. And I don't even know where my granddaughter is. And I'm just telling them that. When I take her and drop her off at the pound, I'm going to say I can't keep her. If my cousin take her, that's all well and good. But if he can't, Ruby's gone next week. She's gone. I hope he take her, but you know what? He has a tendency to change his mind. I just thought about that. He does. But he's handicapped. He lives alone. He's had surgery on his back. And the more I think about it, the more I feel like he ain't going to be able to take care of her. If she pee and poop, he's not going to be able to get up and do this for her. That dog 10 years old. She needs to be around some young people that don't mind taking care of her. And I was going to buy diapers and stuff for her, but now, since my hours are cut, I'm not going to be able to do that. So, and then somebody reminded me, well, when you go down, your hours go down, your Social Security payments will go back up. I said, oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. So I really won't be losing nothing much. I'll be gaining peace of mind. That's what I'll be gaining. But as soon as I find another job, I'm so out of there. I just want something to do through the week, or maybe 3 or 4 days on weekends, just so I can do at night and then have all my days to myself. I work 3 days and off 4. If I do 12 hours, I want 3 days on and 4 days off. Just think all that free time I have to myself. And I really don't have to work. The only reason I'm working is because I'm trying to pay off the car. And in December, the car will be done. That's paid off in December. That's paid off. Instead of paying $300, I pay $400 a month. They already done told me my car be done in December. Then I won't have nothing but this trailer. And this trailer don't cost, it's $10,999. That's 11. But when I put like 3,000 down on it, it'll bring it all the way down to 7. See, and he said you can pay 200 a month or 300 a month. I'm gonna start off with 200 till I get the car paid off. Then I'm gonna go up to 400 a month. I'm gonna pay that thing right on off. And I like the fact that it's got everything I need on the inside, and it's clean, and I can go in there and do videos and cook. That's what I want to do. I don't have to get in there and travel all the time. I can stay right where I'm at and just cook. And I can do that every day. Like Cornelius said, and he hasn't been to see me. Where is Cornelius? He must be going in other people's live streams. I know, he probably trying to... What was that told me they got a channel? And I was supposed to... I forgot. Somebody told me yesterday to come and check out that channel. Was that Kay? I think it was Kay Reeves. I really subscribed to her channel. Barbara. Oh, no. Barbara said she hadn't put up no videos yet. Barbara came in first thing this morning, and I told her I had to go answer the phone. And I stayed on there 10 minutes. I wouldn't talk to the main supervisor. I wouldn't answer it. Then she had the assistant call me, and I talked to her. And they got it worked out where I just do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And only on Fridays if they need me. And I said, perfect. Thank you so much, baby girl. Perfect. Perfect. That way I don't have to deal with nobody. And I can keep my emotional health. And I still got every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. But they might need me this weekend. So I ain't working both days. No, ma'am. If she call me in Saturday, I'm going to call out sick Sunday. I show him, I'm going to call out and say, I don't feel good at all. I got diarrhea. I don't think I can make it. I don't want to do both days. Unless somebody talk me into it. Look at that pretty little red bird. If somebody talk me into it, I'll tough it out. Other than that, I don't want to go. If she finds somebody to work, I don't have to go anyway. But she said she'll let me know by the end of the week. And plus, I'll see her in the morning. She come in every morning, the assistant, because she practically run the place. The other main lady, she lives out of town. She got 4 group homes here in Greensboro. Yeah, one of them is a townhouse, and the other 3 are big houses, upstairs and downstairs. I know it. Aren't they pretty? They are pretty, aren't they? No, I don't like to leave people hard. I don't really like to give them a hard time or leave them like, oh, we ain't got nobody to work. I will stay 4 days a week, and that's it. That's all the time they're going to get out of Miss Ruby from now on. And I'm not actually trying to play hardball. I'm just letting that supervisor know, I don't need you, sweetie. I don't need you. I can make it without you. And I can. I can make it without her. Because, see, the God I serve always make a way for me. I remember one time I didn't work for 6 months. My daughter paid my bills. And I was living in that house. I don't live in that house no more. And I know she'll help me out now. She ain't really got nothing but my cell phone and my car payment and car insurance. That's all she got to pay if I quit work. Plus, I get my own pension. Yeah. I get my own pension every month from my husband. And that's close to $1,000. And that'll make my car payment, my car insurance, and my cell phone. And then I have something left over till I get a job. But since I got this job, I'll be okay. That'll still be something like $800 every 2 weeks. That's better than nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just for 4 days a week. And it's supposed to be more than that, but you know how tax eats you up. So, but I'll be fine with that little bit of income. I'll be fine. Here's the thing, like my brother told me when I talked to him yesterday, he said, sis, you'll have peace of mind. And that money don't mean nothing if you about to have an emotional breakdown because of the way people stab you in the back and grin in your face. He said he worked like that too one time. He had to just put in a 2 weeks notice, resign, and he was buying a house. He said I had to do it because I was on the verge of having a breakdown. And I think he said he was 59. He took his chance and left the job after he had been there about 30 years at the school. About a month later, they called him back to work. And they put him in another department. And he stayed there about another 10, 15 years in another department. But he had went and got him a part-time job working in a mechanic shop, helping change tires and change oil and stuff like that. But he said, see, sis, God will make a way. There's the Blue Jay. He said, God will make a way. And he said, you're a good girl. You know God got you. I said, I know, bro. I know. God got me. God got me. I know I'm going to be all right. Yeah. I ate chicken noodle soup yesterday. Today I got like some little chicken wings in the oven. And I put barbecue sauce on them. See, something frightened them away again. And I think I'm going to chop up some cabbage. And put some little green onions in it. And fry that. Ooh, that sounds good. But I barely ate yesterday. Barely. Oh, okay. You're more than welcome. I like my cabbage chopped up with onions in it. The green onions. And then I kind of fried a little bit in butter. Yes, I'm eating today. I got a taste for some little chicken wings. And the Super Bowl game going to be all over the TV. So I'm going to have to watch YouTube or a movie channel. They doing Super Bowls today. All over North Carolina. That's all they're talking about on the news. Super Bowl. So I said, well, I'm not into that. My husband's not here. I ain't going to worry about it. I'm going to sit right here as long as somebody in the live. And when you all say y'all got to go, I'll end the live. And I'll just do like Ruby told me last night. I laid down and started watching TV. I sure did. And people started talking to me on Messenger. People from Canada. The lady from Arizona started talking to me. Kingsley sent me a couple of messages. Said he went to work, he up. I said, I knew you was going to wake up. And even Eric, he went in one of the videos and it popped up and showed where he did a comment. He said, good night, Miss Ruby. I said, good night, Eric. And I typed back, good night, Eric. And he sent some hearts and roses. And then I think about 7:38, I was asleep, y'all. I actually went to sleep. Yeah, I was watching people on YouTube camping. Make Discord so you can add you as friends on there. Okay, now how do you do that? Should make Discords. How you do that on WhatsApp? How do you do that, Miss Construe? Tell me how to do that. Hey, Eric, I was just talking about you. You hit the thumbs up on my phone for you. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Yes, how you do Discords? Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. You got such a kind heart. I really appreciate you, Eric. Thank you for being my friend. Just look up Discord and make an account. Okay. So I Google it. Okay. 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 And I can put my number in WhatsApp. You just made yours yesterday. Oh, did you? Okay. Okay. I can put my North Carolina number on WhatsApp. So anytime y'all want to leave a message and just say hi, Miss Ruby, I can get the message. And sometimes the calls won't go through, but if you hit the microphone button and leave a message, I'll get that. That's how Kingsley do. He'll give me a verbal message, and he'll hit the microphone, and I can hear his voice. And he is so Nigerian, that accent, you have to listen close to understand what he's saying. But he said he's learning English good by listening to me. I said, well, thank you. And he been sending me words in Igbo, Nigeria, and then this other girl sending me words in Swahili. Plus, I got my book, Swahili book. She sent me a book all the way from Kenya. That's the girl named Lady that told me when I come to come and stay with her. You have Instagram and Facebook too? Okay. Okay. And I'm on there too. Miss Ruby's _adventures and traveling with Ruby. Yeah. I'm on there too. I've been on Facebook for years. But I just started Instagram and TikTok. You on YouTube? Okay, Ruby. I just started that probably after my son died. My grandkids was putting that stuff on my phone because they told me they look like, they kept saying that the neighbors say, your grandma look like she wasting away in grief. Thanks for the roses, Eric. And so this lady named Maddie and Deborah started coming up to my house every day. Oh, okay, you don't like too much on social media. That's why I don't put my name and my number and address down and my telephone number. On my profile, I don't put that. Okay, I'll follow you back, Miss Construe. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much. I hope you're feeling better today. He's the captain. I feel better. I'm only working during the week now. I'm not doing no more weekends. Yeah, and according to my income, I found a cheaper little house that I could connect onto my car and drive it home. So my brother's going to help me out with that. My daughter even told me she might go ahead on and pay for it and then let me pay her out of my account every month. And I told her, I said, if you pay for it, pay cash for it, take your credit card and pay cash for it, then you can take out of my account each month. And I'll fix it where it goes directly to you as a payment. So I'm waiting on her to check and make sure. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that second thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Because Kingsley said as long as somebody's in the live stream, I'll get credit. But I did 4 hours yesterday and I didn't even know it till Ruby told me. And then my subscribers went up from 633 to 630, I think 637. And I didn't even know that. I checked it this morning. I said, what? I'm going on 700. That's why it'd be 640 and then 650 and then 700. You know, to go up little by little. But I'm hitting that 1,000 quicker than I thought. And I'm so glad of that. And when I get to work at night, I still try to do a live at least 30 minutes. You're on Instagram now looking for you. Oh, okay, look for Miss Ruby's _adventures. If I can just get my tablet, it won't pick up the internet. It did good yesterday, now it's like, oh, it's out of gigabytes. What? I just paid $75? Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. So, you know what? Her subscribers is like 940 something. Miss Construe. She sure do. She got 900 something subscribers. She's doing real good. I'm trying to see where this Instagram thing is. Hmm. I can't get it. You're going to be 1,000 before me, and I'm closer, but you're moving faster. I hope so. I don't want to move past you, but I wouldn't mind catching up with you. Because you're doing good, because you do lives every day too now. But I sure wouldn't mind catching up to you. That would be an honor. Oh, okay, Miss Construe. Yeah, she be getting her people straight on her YouTube. Like, when they come, she get them straight. She get them straight. I know that's right. Hmm. Oh, okay. 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 Thank you, Miss Construe. Eric, how are you doing today? I hope you feel better. I know it's hard when you're in pain. I know. I know. I'll be glad when the day comes where I say, I'm just here, y'all. I'm not going to work, but I'm just here. I'll be glad when that day comes where I don't have to get up and go to work. I will be glad when that day comes. I think I'm going to probably do 10 more years and then that's it. I'm done. Oh, good. You feel pretty good? We need more people like her on the channel. I know. We sure do. We do. We really do, Eric. We really do. We need more people like Miss Construe. Because she get them told. She get them told. She don't play. She'll cuss them out in a heartbeat. Sometimes I be on her live listening, looking in on the background. I see them texting in. She be like, right back at you, right back at you. And some guy came in this morning. His name was Austin. And he came in telling me I look gross. And Barbara came in and said, right back at you. And she said, put him in timeout, Miss Ruben. And I did. She said she crazy for real. She has to remember to take her meds. Okay. Okay, Miss Construe. Okay. Yeah, Barbara put that guy right in his place. Austin, whoever he was. So I figured like he was a hater, a troll. And I had it on the birds. And he was like, gross. And she told him he was gross. She sure did. And then I told her I had to go. And then I stayed on the phone with the assistant supervisor. And she kept talking for 10 minutes. So I said, okay. Not the main one. I told her, no. Don't put her on the phone. I don't want to talk to her right now. I just don't. So she said, okay, I understand. I said, the way that woman talked to me the other day, no ma'am. I don't even want to talk to her right now. I really don't. And I don't care if she fired me. I don't want to talk to her right now. So the assistant talked to me. And she said, well, we took you off the weekends. But don't leave. Don't leave. You all right. You good. I said, okay. I appreciate it. She said, if I need you this weekend, I can't find nobody. Can you do it? I said, yeah. Make this my last one. She said, okay. I'll make this your last one. If I get it covered, then don't worry about it. I'll let you know. I said, good. Great. Thank you so much. God bless you abundantly. And when I got off the phone with her, y'all should have felt, I felt like a peace came over my whole body. I felt so at peace. I said, now I'm going to be off every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to do whatever Miss Ruben wanted to do. And that's vlog, do videos. every Friday, every Saturday, every Sunday. And I got my money budgeted where I can still drive an hour and 15 minutes to Charlotte and go right down there where I got my room at in my daughter's house. But you know, I'll stay here sometime with my mother so my niece and my sister can have some free time. So I don't mind. But I'm going to say by the end of March, y'all, I'll be in my little house. Because I think my daughter going to go ahead on and pay for it. She said she want me to have that peace of mind. But I want to make sure I pay her back because that's a lot of money. That's $10,000. And I want to make sure I give it right back to her. Whew, that's a relief. Thank you, Jesus. Thank God for daughters, I tell you. That right there gave me a lot of peace too. Because she said, Mom, I'm going to make sure you get that. I'm going to make sure you get it. I said, thank you, thank you. My brother and her son going with me to go get it. So when I make the down payment, I'm not leaving until I leave with that. Because the man said, you bring this amount, Miss Floyd, you'll be driving out the lot with it. And my nephew said, Auntie, as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to come and put that switch and that bar on your car. We're going to screw it on there good so you can pull your trailer. And he said, don't get nothing real long. I said, I ain't. The one I'm getting, it don't weigh about 2,000 tons. I'm not getting no 3 or 4, no real long one like a house. This is like, it's just long enough to put a kitchen and a bathroom, living room, a little table and chair, and a bed. One bed. And that's it. And that's going to be my little house. I wanted one that you could climb up over the seat, but I can't get that right now because I won't be making enough to pay for it. So this right here, I ain't got to pay for $200 a month. My payments. And he said he got one where it ain't the payment. If you put $3,000 down, your payments ain't but $200 a month. And still can pay it off in 2 years. That's why my daughter said, Mom, I might go in and purchase that. I might go ahead and pay it off for you. I said, okay. And I get the title and let her keep it. And then I'm going to fix it where she can transfer my money to her account every month. Or either I put it in her account. And I do that every month. She's done stuff like that for me before. And I paid her right off. I sure did. Yep. She paid about $3,000 to get my son funeral and stuff. Because I was so distraught. All my money was in the bank. She said, leave it there. And I stayed out of work almost a year, about 6 months. And my daughter paid everything, even my bills. And then after about a year, when I went back to work, I sent it out my account every month. I paid her the whole amount back within a year. She said, that's one thing about you, Mama. You pay back. I said, yep. I paid every penny of it back. I could have did it myself, but I was just I was in shock. I couldn't even think. I couldn't even eat. It was just too much for me to bear. That was my only son. But I'm getting better. Hi, Samaria, Turks. Welcome to my live stream. I'm just sitting here chatting with my people. My sisters and my brother and my besties. Welcome to our live stream. We're trying to watch the birds, but something keeps frightening them away. And I don't see a cat. I got the dog on the other end. I don't know what's frightening them away. Oh, okay. There usually be more birds than this. Like yesterday they did good. I'm trying to see if I hear a hawk or something. It might be a hawk if it's not the cat. They're afraid of hawks. Even the little silverback ones, they're afraid of them. And I just put birdseed out there, so I'm not sure why they just seem like they're kind of hesitant this morning. But I don't really know the behavior of these birds. Sometimes a whole lot of them come and sometimes they won't. But I hear something screeching like a hawk. And that will frighten them away. It sure will. They are afraid of hogs. They scared of them. Or it's probably all of them going to the same place and then they're running. Yeah, you know, I got neighbors that got bird feeders too. And they go from bird feeder to bird feeder to bird feeder. But sometimes my neighbors don't fill theirs up. But if they got food in theirs, they're probably going there too. And when my neighbors don't fill up theirs, then they all come down here. Yeah, and I'm working on watch hours. The reason why I do this every morning. And I do it as long as somebody in the chat, I know I'll get credit for it. But when it get down to like maybe one person, or if I've been on here about 3 or 4 hours, then I go ahead on and end it so everybody can just go back to their regular routine and we can all relax. Like one of the ladies told me last night, we would go ahead and lay down, watch TV. And I did. And next thing you know, I was asleep. And I was relaxed. And she said, you did 4 hours. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. So I got credit for that. Because I seen my watch hours, it did increase. It went out from 416 to 471. So I'm about to get, because I had 633. But they deleted some of it because of the kids. So they took 200 watch hours from me. And Kingston said they will do that now. And they can do that. So I said, I'm going to be extra careful from now on. They say the young kids can come in and watch, but they can't participate in the live. Because it says video not made for kids. So I just try to let the kids know, y'all can come and watch, but you can't comment. There's the little doves. Because they don't want you to do that in YouTube. Because they said that the kids should go to YouTube Kids. They made that channel just for the kids. I hear the crows, but I don't hear no hawk. And the crows are run hawks away. Because I've seen these crows run hawks away. Well, you're a kid, Samaria. You're too young to be here, sweetie. But thank you for coming by anyway. Yes, you're still a kid. You got to be at least 17, 18. Because YouTube will shut me down if not. Because it said the video not made for kids. I'm so sorry, but I appreciate you coming by anyway. But when you get 50 subscribers, just let me know. And I'll come by and visit your channel, I'll sub, and I'll watch your videos. I most certainly will. So you go and have a good day. I can't let you stay, sweetie. Because of YouTube guidelines. Not me, because of YouTube guidelines. Because the videos are not made for kids. Adult videos. YouTube channels. Some people, I think they can, but for some reason now, for us new people coming on, and I just became a YouTuber, they tell us no. No. Because there's so much stuff going on, so they don't allow it anymore. There's too much stuff going on these YouTube channels and kids. These grown men are meeting young girls and stuff like that. And then when they come to meet the young girls, the police be there to arrest them. And that's what they explain to me on YouTube guidelines. They try to avoid stuff like that. Because grown men come in YouTube. And when the grown men start talking to the little girls, then I get a message. You have to block them from the chat permanently so they won't come back and comment. Okay. 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 Okay, Ruby did it. She took care of it. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you. Because she kept trying to talk. After I kept explaining to her, she can't be here. But I'm glad you put her out of the chat. And I've never heard of Samaria before. I've never heard of her. She's never been here before. So it could have been a trick. Sometimes I think people try to trick me and come on here so they can sabotage my channel. And they say people will do that when you're on YouTube. Especially if your channel is growing and there's not. They say people do that to try to mess you up because they can't get don't know what keep getting in my throat. Kingsley told me people will do that. You got to watch out for that, Miss Ruby. I said, oh, okay. I'm going to start watching out, paying more attention. Mm. Mm. It's a crow, yeah. Yeah, I see him. Yep, I'm having a cup of coffee. Yeah, I'm having a cup of coffee. That's one of them small ones. The other ones are real big. He getting along with the birds now. That's the small one. Them other big ones, they won't get along with the bird. And them big ones run the hawks away. That's why I like them big ones. I throw bread out for the big ones. I've never seen one get on the table. This is the first one. They don't usually get on the table. He used to stay on the ground. Mm-hmm. That's Mama Baby right there. Oh, okay. You love some crows. Okay. He doesn't seem to be aggressive at all. And I throw plenty of seeds on the ground, too. I throw plenty of seeds on the ground. I got a big bag that'll last the whole month of February. Each month I buy one of them big giant bags. And it lasts the whole month, too. The whole month. Sometime on to the next month. It sure does. But I'm trying to think about, like Cornelius, what am I going to do when I get in that little house? I'm going to have to just cook every day and do live. And just talk with everybody. That's what I'll do. I'll just talk with everybody. Give y'all a tour. And talk and cook something every day. Make coffee. I can do something for 2 hours every day. And walk around in the yard while y'all still alive. I'll figure something out to do every day. And then some days I won't be in Greensboro. I'll be in Charlotte. And when I get down there, I know I'm gonna walk around in the neighborhood, around the lake. Oh yeah, it's plenty to do down there. It's plenty to do down there. I even go in a restaurant and sit down and eat with my daughter. Yeah. And I'm definitely going to walk around in her big backyard. She got a big backyard. Because I used to go down there and sleep out all night in a tent. I didn't have to worry about nobody bothering me because she had security and the camera was right on me. I slept all night in her tent. In my tent. When I had to go to the bathroom, I came out of my tent and went into a small tent and used the toilet. And then I went back in my tent and laid on my sleeping bag and went to sleep and watched TV on my phone. And she still lets me camp out. She said if I want to come and camp out, I can because I got a little heater, Mr. Buddy. But I told her, just wait. Let me get settled. Let me get to the point where I don't have to do weekends no more. Then I'll be coming down there. It don't take me about an hour and 15 minutes. I'm at her house. I'm in Charlotte. And then I drive another 15 minutes. I'm at her house. Because she's way on the other side of Prosperity Church Road. Yeah, she's on the far, far, far side of, I think it's the east side or the west side of Charlotte. You're going into Huntersville. You're about 30 minutes from Huntersville. And that's another part of Charlotte. And that's where all the beautiful camping grounds is. The big nice hotels. Downtown Charlotte is so nice. All kinds of Caribbean restaurants. They got African restaurants, Jamaican restaurants, Indian, people from India. people from China, Japan. They got all kinds of restaurants. They sure do. Wow. And that fresh market down there between High Point and Marksville, you can go buy goat heads, pig heads, duck, rabbit, moose. They got moose meat or just regular cow meat. Oh, wow. And they got it all frozen. All you got to do is reach down in there and see what it says. It'll tell you, label it duck or goose or moose or geese. They got rabbit. Let me see, what else I seen down in there? Octopus, shark meat, oysters, clams, mussels, all kinds of stuff. All you gotta do is just look for the name on the top of the freezer and it'll tell you what all kind of meat is in there. Big old freezer. And then I got a big old open aquarium where you got live octopus, live crabs, live lobsters, and they still alive and people buy them alive. And when the man can't get it out of the aquarium, he'll hit him in the head and knock him out. Or the people that buy them put them in a big old, like a big glass bowl or plastic jug, and they take them home and cook them alive. And that's the lobster and most of the crabs. But I've seen this man one time, he took a wrench and he hit this lobster. About 10 of them, he hit them in the head and hit the crabs. And then this man put him in the bag and looked at me and smiled. And I just turned my head because I wanted to say, you murderer. But I guess that's how they do. And I turned my head. I didn't think it was funny at all. I thought that was cruel. And it bothered me. And I'm like, ooh, murderers. Why they killing poor animals? But this lady said, honey, that's how they have to do it. To eat them. I said, oh, hi, Bethany. You woke up another darn hack. Took my money once again. What? Another hack? Girl. Bank tomorrow, people. In terrible, have nothing. It's terrible. Work my whole life for someone to take my prayers. Oh, my God. And that's exactly what happened to me the other day. These people have been taking $40 out of my account since August last year. But the CEO said he tired of this mess. He said he going to get all my money back. And he going to charge them for fraud. Took your whole life savings. What? That thing, you gotta let them do some investigation. You gotta let them do some investigation. It's going around North Carolina. $10,000. Oh my God. Now it took 3. Oh my God. They say they when we use our credit card, they say they using somewhere between what we order or what we on our banking online. They get in there and hack in there and get that card number. That's how they do it. All of it. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's so messed up. But the bank told me they was going to get my money back. Because one time they took $1,000 from me about a year ago. And it took about 6 weeks, but I got my money back. You can't even pay your bills or buy food. Jesus Christ. This is terrible. This is terrible. Yeah, she gonna get it back. You gonna get it back. And that person who did it, oh, they in a lot of trouble. Because the manager at my bank, he said, Miss Ruth, I'm charging them for fraud, and I'm going to give double the amount they took from you when I take them to court, because I got a lawyer just for that. He got my $1,000 back last year and changed my card. Now I don't even use a debit card. I use a special credit card. And it don't even work till I put money on it. I have to go to the bank or go through the bank. I put my money in the bank, and then I transfer it from the bank to my card. And then I don't put nothing on there but what I need to spend. And that's how I'm doing mine. But to wake up and you at the store and couldn't, oh my God. Of course, press charges. Press charges. Because they're going to have to pay the courts for that too. Isn't that terrible? I'm so sorry. Got nothing. Jesus. Oh my God. And they think they living a good life there. They think they've gotten away with it. But God gonna get you. Watch what God do. Watch what God do. Watch what God do. He will punish them. He will punish them, Bethany. He will. Isn't that awful? Isn't that awful? That's awful. And you sweet as you can be. And all you do is help people in your tribe on the reservation. Oh, he will punish them. Work your whole life and never ever stole from anyone. Me neither. Me neither. And I'm just telling everybody, out of all the 20-something years I've been working, ain't nobody never talked to me the way this lady talked to me. That's why I said, as soon as I get this house, I'm be hunting another job. I just want to get this little thing first. And I'm going to get a small one to hook on to the back of my car. As soon as I get it, I'm out of there. I'm so out of there. But I'm going to make sure I land somewhere else first. I don't care if it's housekeeping. If I can to get away from there. I do not no longer want to work for this company no more. I ain't never going back in a group home. Ever. I'll go back in a nursing home first. And I'm going to tell them, I'm a med tech, let me pass pills. And I can't go on the floor because I can't do no lifting. But I can help feed, I can help clean, I can do housekeeping. But I can't lift nothing no heavier than a mop. I don't care where you put me. Just give me about 4 days a week. I know it is sad what people are stooped to. It is. They ain't got no conscience. They ain't got no conscience. That's what it is. And it happened twice in a month. Somebody know what's going on. Somebody know what's going on. And make sure it ain't coming from the bank either. Make sure you do your research. Have it investigated. Have it investigated. They're investigating mines now. Because this person been taken out for internet since August. And I went and canceled the internet in August from Metro because we got AT&T. And the girl canceled it. I saw, she gave me a receipt. And I can't find it. And I'm going in there in the morning and I'm saying, why are you still taking money out my account? You canceled my internet. $39.95. And you still, and I know she's going to come up with some kind of excuse, but I'm going to tell her, well, the bank manager told me to tell you that he want all that money back. Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me step out for a minute. Let me check my bank said he got, Miss Ruby, this the third time they done did you like that. And he said, I'm tired of this mess. He said, for now, I want you to use a credit union credit card. And don't put nothing on there but what you need. Don't use no more debit card. I don't have a debit card no more. I got a credit union credit card. And that's what I use. That's what I use. Oh, I thought I had more money here than this. Dang. To them ones I had. I had some ones in here. That's what I got. God will punish them. Yes, ma'am. He will punish them. I don't even have a debit card no more. I got what's called a global. It's like a debit credit global. And when my money come in the bank, I have to go to the bank and then transfer it from the bank directly to this card. And the only thing going on this card is what I got to pay out. I don't even use a debit card no more. Cause I've been getting hacked in. Now I don't even do banking online, but I order a lot online from Amazon, and I can't send any money through to Africa no more. I have to go through another kind of channel with this global credit card, and then after that, it's no more money on there, so they can't come back and take no more. Cause they was doing it over there too. I'll be right back. Let me step out for a second. I'm gonna ask Mama if she got some change. Cause I got some six. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm still here. They sure will. They'll get your money back. Don't worry about that, sweetie. Let me see.
Jenny, she gave me two.
Okay, hold on. Where's my piggy bank? My little piggy bank. Wait a minute. I don't even see my piggy bank. Where's my piggy bank? My Lord. I gotta go back to my piggy bank. It's gone. Yep. I tell you, I had what to change in. It's gone. I gotta go do I ain't got this little clean. I need to change for a clean. I thought you had a clean. I'm supposed to do for my piggy bank. Yeah. See, can I find this piggy bank? Okay, I'm back. I'm trying to figure out what I did with my little piggy bank. It's plump full. It's plump full. And I keep it in this closet. And now I can't find it. And I saw it in there one day last week while I was cleaning up. And I said, no, wait a minute now. I just had that piggy bank. I just saw it. I think last week when I was doing all that cleaning and I was throwing a lot of stuff away. So what I'm going to do is try to see, can I still find it? Is the bird still coming? Something frightening them away. I wonder what's frightening them away. That thing, are you okay? I know you're upset, sweetie. Are you going to be okay? God will punish them. You right. But I'm praying with all my might that God give you your money back. That's too much money. Okay, I'm so glad. And I'm praying to the Almighty God that He give you every red cent back. Because you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You too good to people. You're too good to people. Oh, okay. Of course. And I know you're going to be okay. And you're going to get all that money back, too. Watch. You're going to get every red cent back. Because the same thing happened to me, but it was just 1,000. Just a few months ago. And then, I think I told Kingsley about it. And then about a week ago, I just found out that somebody had been taking $39.95, and I seen on my bank statement, and the bank told me it's some kind of billing place, and they traced it back to Florida, and it's got to do with Metro Internet. And I said, no, that's been over since October. He said, they're still taking money from you. They're stealing. That's fraud. I said, yeah, because she told me she closed the account out. He said, well, she lied. So when I went down there Friday, she had closed early. So I'm going down there in the morning. And the bank then already contacted them to let them know that there's fraud. And the manager said he always send them an email, return the money immediately or we'll see you in court. And that's how he did last year. And he got my whole $1,000 back. It took about 2 months, but I checked my account, I had an alert, and I checked and my money was back. I just seen my piggy bank the other day. It was in here. I looked at it. I put my hands on it. I picked it up and it was full. So I'm going to keep looking until I find it. Because I know it's here. I still got some old shoes over here I need to throw out too. Throw these old shoes out. Because I don't need them. Some of these old boots I don't even wear anymore. They old and out of date. I don't want to move around too much because I don't want to frighten the birds away. And I'm going to wait till after the stream is over and then I'm going to look for my piggy bank. Because it's full. It's like a big round thing which you put peanuts in. And I ate all the peanuts out. It's like a little short, round plastic container. And it's full of change. And I just saw about a couple of weeks ago when I was in here doing all that cleaning. That thing ain't nowhere to be found now. Nowhere to be found. And I thought I put it right back in here in this closet. In the floor. That's where it usually be. In here, in the floor. And now I don't see it. So I said to myself, I know ain't nobody gonna be they're crazy enough to come and take a piggy bank and I not know where it's at. And I'm not gonna miss it. Oh, I know it's gone there. But I'm gonna keep looking into it, see if I put it somewhere else. Make sure I didn't pack it up nowhere else. But I always keep it right there in that closet. But I don't want to frighten the birds away. Oh, look at the blue jay. But I'm going to be praying for you, Bethany. You're going to get your money back. In the name of Jesus. That's just too much money. That's too much money. People ought to be ashamed of themselves. And whoever think they enjoying it, they're not going to enjoy it for long. They're not going to enjoy it for long. Because one thing about God, He don't like ugly. He don't like ugly. And sometimes people think they can do things to get away with it. They don't get away with it. Because all of a sudden, they start having bad luck. And I know they don't think they're going to get blessed for doing that. Because they're not. They're going to get punished. They're going to get punished. Let me see, what's this? Oh, here it is. I found my piggy bank. I done moved it from one side of the room to the other side. Okay. She need family that can have no family, Bethany? Ooh, that's just too much. No money, no food, no nothing. What is she gonna do? Wow, what are you gonna do, Bethany? What are you gonna do? Just you. That's terrible. It's got to be some kind of solution or somewhere she can go. Because ain't no telling how long it's going to take the bank. I don't know what to say. No one wants to help. Been everywhere for over a month. No help. And you're in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Wow. Gosh, I thought maybe they had food banks and stuff up there. It's terrible. It's terrible. No, near Philly. Okay. Near Philly. Oh my God. Lord have mercy, Jesus. And I thought I was going through stuff, but other people be going through stuff too. Wow, now that's real bad right there. That's all your life savings. And the thing about it, you got to find somebody. The food banks are out. You got to find somehow, some kind of way to help you till they get your money back in the bank. And that might take a few weeks. Sometimes that takes a little time. I wish I could help too. I sure do. I wish I could help too. I wish I could help too. If it was any kind of way I could help, I would. I really would. God will help prayers. Yes, He will. And we're praying too. We're praying. I'm praying as I walk around in the house. I'm praying. I really am. I'm praying. I most certainly am. There's that big old crow. That's a big rascal too. You can get emergency food stamps. Can you apply for emergency food stamps? And take a thing saying that they have hacked in your account? It's bad here, honestly. Oh my God. They were hacked. Oh, wow. I don't know what you do. Miss Construe, what y'all do if something like that happened in Wisconsin? In North Carolina, they give you emergency food stamps here. You can go online and apply for them and tell them your situation. And then the very next day, the weekday, somebody will come out and interview you, and then they'll leave you a card, or it'll come it'll come in the mail, and they'll give you like a voucher, so you can go to a grocery store and buy food. And they do that in North Carolina. If only that thing was here, somebody emergency would come out to your house and bring you a voucher, and it'll probably be about $200 or $300. They've done it for me before, and it was on a Sunday, and I called the emergency. It's 411 and told them I was homeless. Somebody had hacked my account and told them they stole my car. I exaggerated a little bit, but I had to do what I had to do. And I told them to meet me at my mom's, and they did. And then the police, I said, they found my car. So I told them, that's my car. I had an old car then. And it had been wrecked. But I kind of exaggerated about that. And they brought me a voucher out for $300 for food. And gave me a gas card to put gas in the car. And then the lady said, here's a thing where you can go to a hotel and stay 5 days. I went to a hotel and stayed 5 days. Yeah. And you sure have. You've been out helping people. You've been down to the nitty-gritty helping people. She sure has. I remember that. You told me about a month ago, Bethany. You said you went to churches and everything. And nobody was giving nothing. And then finally, as you said, y'all got food. Now somebody went into her account. And churches around here in Greensboro do that too. If you go in the church service and after service, you go up to the preacher and tell him your situation. Before you leave there, he'll be done put you in a hotel and gave you a food voucher. And they'll give you about 2 or 3 boxes of food to take to wherever you at. They do that here in Greensboro, Marksville, Lexington, Burlington, Charlotte, High Point. They do that here. I don't know why they don't do that up there in Philly. Hey, Little Fishy. Why you change your name to Little Fishy, Flex? You don't have to keep changing your name. You told me you were 17. You don't have to keep changing your name, Flex. You would find another church family. Yeah, they could help. I would too. Are you sure you 17? Because 17-year-olds don't act like that. Being quite a few they can't help. Oh, quite a few? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. None of the churches, they crooked there. That's up north. You about right too. Up north it's like that. Because a lot of them come down here, they be trying to fast talk people because we country. And these country people had to get used to that. And we had to feel like, it don't work like that. Because they'll fast talk you right out of your money. And she said the churches are crooked there. They won't even help. That's a shame. It is. It's sad. It's sad. The churches won't even help. You was raised to help one another, but here no. Okay. I was raised like that. Uh-oh. I done bumped the camera. I was raised like that too. I hate I bumped this thing. Nope. Some people won't help you. Oh, Lord, I got to fix it back right. I done bumped the camera. Oh, Lord. Okay, I hope that's okay. People don't treat you like you treat them. They sure don't. Yeah. Gotta help you help yourself, sweetie. A Louisiana lady raised you, Miss Construe. Oh. Oh, okay. The right people don't treat you like we have. I know they sure don't. She was good, woman. You miss her. She would say, pray to God, and it'll work out. It will. It'll work out. It'll work out. I remember seeing my mom and dad go to work sick, tired, weak, hungry, cold. And they would tell us, just go to school, y'all. Don't worry about us. Just go to school. And I can tell they was tired and weak and sick. But they kept going. And I said, when I get grown, I'm going to help them out. And I did just that. Because I remember how hard they worked. You gave until you had nothing. They still want the person who stole will pay for it. And they're going to pay. They're going to pay. God don't like ugly. They're going to pay. And you gave everything. You got to always look out for self first. This world is so corrupt. Faith is the only thing we got to hold on to it. Bust your behind to work for what you... I know you did. I remember you said you worked long hours. And somebody just took the advantage. Just seen an opportunity. Might even be somebody you know. I'm trying to eat something. A piece of chicken wing. Might even be somebody you know. Yeah, you got faith and hope. No one can take that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it had to be a hacker then. It had to be a hacker. And there's a lot of that going on around here in America. A whole lot of it going on. You're a loner? Me too. Me too. And I've been trying to hold on to everything I got for a down payment. That's what I do. I loan out a lot. I'm trying to kind of halt it so I can get this little trailer. Now I got to settle for a small one. But I ain't going to even complain because you know what? It's a roof over my head. It'll keep me warm in the winter and cool in the summer. I ain't going to even complain. But I knew the devil was going to go and try to stop. He been after my YouTube channel. Now he's after my job. First he was after my health. And every time he attacked me, I cried and prayed, read the Bible and pray. Yeah, we're your friend. We all need companionship. And I'm definitely your friend. We'll be here for you. Because y'all sure helped me get through the other day when I was feeling bad. And I was sitting here just a crying. And I was trying not to be loud. And I said to myself, this woman, I like she get a kick out of talking to you like you're a dog. Like it, ego trip, like it make her feel better. And then again, somebody told me, well, you know she's sick. And she might just was one of them days she wasn't feeling good. And she had to call and talk to everybody. And the saint made sure I got it on one of them days she wasn't feeling good. That's right, we're here for each other. We're here for each other, and I appreciate it. And we're here for you too, Bethany. If you just need to talk, we're here, sweetie. And in that little comment section where you be telling me good night, if you give me a Western Union thing, I can send something through Western Union. I can send it to that address. At least it'll be enough to help buy some food. Because about a month ago, I went to a food bank and got a lot of food. Gave my cousin some. And then kept some for myself. Because he just had surgery on his back. Ain't nothing he can do. Nothing. He tried to babysit for his daughter. And she gave him a little something. Because daycare, ooh. Ooh, Miss Construe, have you heard about the prices of daycare? Oh my God. They want to charge $200 per child per week. And the president done took away the vouchers. They don't give away vouchers no more. Not in North Carolina, they don't. And I'm like, oh my God. What is this world coming to? It ain't nowhere up there in Philadelphia where Bethany can go get no kind of assistance. Bethany, I hope you still got some kind of food at home. So something can hold you over. Till they get your money back. That's a hurting feeling right there. All her life savings. That's a hurting feeling. Whoever that person is, they probably thinking it's funny now. But what goes around comes around. It's going to come right back on them. And you're on disability too, Miss Construe? Oh, okay. Well, at least you got an apartment. That's all my pension is. That's all I get. That's all my pension is. And then I work. And if I have to, I'll live off that. If I get made quit this job, that's all I'm gonna live off of. Till I get another job. But it'll be enough to pay my car note and my car insurance and my cell phone. And put gas in the car. But I'm going to hold on to this job a little bit longer. Hey, Kay Reeves. Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Can't live off of it when someone else steals it. I know it. When somebody else steals it. I know what you mean. Hey, Kay. I know, I dread this economy too. It's so depressing. I feel bad for us too, but we gotta stay positive. Because they're getting ready to try to take us for everything we got. Trying to take our income tax. Trying to get trying to get control over everybody's money at the Department of Treasury. But the Republicans says no. They're not going to do that. The Supreme Justice said that no, they're not going to grant them that. They can't take people's income tax like that. People don't work hard all their life for that. But you watch how God come in and fix that. You watch, Bethany. You watch how God fix that. He gonna fix that. He gonna fix that. Don't you worry, he gonna fix that. Because I cried for days after they took my money. And finally, I got it back. And I know there's a God. So that was my rent, car payment, and they took the whole $1,000 out of my account as soon as I got paid. Went in there and hacked it out. But they found out it was somebody from Nigeria did that. And he worked at the bank. Sure did. And he tried to run. And they got him at the airport. And this was like about 7-8 years ago. And I think he did 5 years in prison. And he can't work at no bank in America no more, so he probably going back to Africa. He sure did. He was taking money out my account. Yeah, and he worked at the bank. I don't know what made him think he was going to get away with it. Some people are just crazy. They're crazy. I just don't understand. They got a nerve to do stuff like that. Don't care about if you suffer or if you got children to feed or you got to pay a bill to keep a roof over your head. They don't care. They just go in there and steal people's money, and they still doing it right now as we speak. Somebody else's account is getting hacked into. And some people try to use people's account to try to get money out of them on YouTube. Because this girl did me like that last year from Kenya. Saying her mom was sick. Can I send her some money through M-Pesa, money remittance? So I contacted her brother. And he said, my mom ain't sick. He said, that's not her, Ruby. That's somebody else. So I deleted and blocked that person. I sure did. They was trying to get me to send them $100 to Kenya. And I didn't send it. I got in touch with their brother first. I don't have that kind of money to send all the way to Africa, especially now. February, March. By the end of March, I'll be moving, moving out. I'm just going right out there in the yard, but you know, it'll be my own little space. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do about the birds though. Cause I don't wanna have to, I don't know how that my window gonna be made. I'm gonna be over there at the same side where the shed at. Now if I can stay on this side and park it right there in the yard, it'll be okay, but my mom want me to put it in the driveway. And she want me to back it down beside the house. So I'm gonna have to do it like that. And then I gotta get like a receipt book for her to prove to the city that I pay her lot rent every month. And I'm gonna have to pay lot rent. Cause they say if you stay on somebody's property, you gotta show the proof that they say that you can stay on their property. And that's how it is in the city. So I'm gonna do it like that. And you know, just keep everything legal. And then when I get ready to go to Charlotte, I'm gonna hook it up myself until I get to the point where I ain't able. And I'll sure pay somebody to do it for me. Cause I'll go up the street and get one of them young boys. Come hook this thing up for me. I'll give you $10. And once they hook it up, I'm gone. I'll be in Mecklenburg County. Yep. And when YouTube said, Miss Floyd, here's your AdSense pin, you can go collect your money. I'm going to go do my 2 weeks notice at that job and resign. And while I'm in Charlotte, I'm going to be, you know, passing out resumes down that way. Because the resumes that I got, I had some printed out at the Office Depot. The ones I got now, I'm going to send them out tomorrow, and I'm sending them out to Charlotte. I'm not sending them out to Greensboro. Because I just want something part-time. Every other weekend. And then as soon as I get monetized, I'm still going to wait till I get my AdSense. When you get your AdSense and your PIN, that means you can go to the ATM and draw money out. Or they'll let you know they put money into your account. And once they put money into my account, they'll ask for your checking number and your routing number on the AdSense PIN. And once you go in there and give them that, then money will go into your account, your bank every month. And once I start getting that, then I'm going to resign from this job. And then I'm going to be probably starting on another one. But I don't think I'm going to do a Groupon. I'm going to do something like something called like a assisted living facility. And that's what I worked there for years. Oh, I did real good. I stayed there, 15 years. All I did was pass out pills the whole time. So I'm going to try something like that. And what I'm going to do is try, like, especially around July, when a lot of people go on vacation, that's when you go apply for them jobs. And you apply for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that's when you get hired. You start off part-time. And I'm telling you, I don't want nothing but weekends, every other weekend. That's all I want. Once I leave this Groupon, I might do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Because that's going to be my only job. But if they say, well, we need you to do 12 hours, I'm going to say, no, just give me Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Not every week, every other weekend. So I can have like a whole week and a weekend. And that's when I'll be going to Philadelphia or Ohio or Arizona. That's 2,000 miles. But I'll be able to take long trips then. Because I have a whole week and a weekend. Then when I come back, I still have a week. Then I work that weekend. But it ain't going to hurt me now because I'll be getting a little income from YouTube. And my pension. So it ain't going to hurt me. And then when I work those 3 days, 12 hours, that's added money I just keep in my account. As a matter of fact, I keep it on my card, not on my account. Because they can't eat it off my card. That's credit union card. And can't nobody take nothing off that card unless I use it. And then once YouTube put it on there, I'm going to take it and pay a bill so it won't be nothing on that card. And the rest of my money gonna be in my account for gas and stuff like that and food. Make sure I keep the tires up on my car and on my trailer. Gotta keep them tires up. And I don't want to go nowhere and get caught in no snow. And I ain't gonna be always going to these campgrounds. I'm gonna go park at Walmart. Sure is, all the way in the back at the parking lot. And get out my car and crawl back there in my back. Take me a shower. Set that camera right there in the kitchen and do a live stream me cooking, or just a regular video of me cooking. And I'm gonna sit down and eat in front of the camera, and then I'm gonna go to bed after I clean that kitchen up. And I'm already making plans. I'm just letting God take over and let him stir the steering wheel for me. And it's gonna be all right, Bethany. You watch. God gonna give you double more than what you had. And that's a promise. And I'm praying right now in my heart to the Almighty God, Jehovah God, the one and only true God. I'm praying that he replace every red penny of your money back. In Jesus' name. Please, God, forgive us for our many sins and shortcomings. Please put Bethany money back. Please. Please, God. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen. Just have faith. That's all I'm doing. I'm having faith by my job. And it's working out. They done took me off the weekend. I already feel that peace. I already feel that calmness coming over me. And I feel so good. I said, I don't care if I do one more weekend. I don't care. But this the last one. And then again, I might not even have to. I done budgeted my money and everything. I'm going to be just fine. And then my brother told me, my pension will go up since I won't be doing so many hours. It's going to go up. And I'm like, wow, I'm glad. Because one time I was getting $1,500 a month till I started working full time. And I was working part time. So now I'm back to 32 hours a week, but that's still full time over here. But it's still, my pension will go back up because I won't be doing those 60 hours every 2 weeks. I'm all the way down to 32 a week. So that'll help me out a lot. But everything gonna be all right. I promise you that. Because I'm praying in my heart. Everything gonna be all right. I went in there and told my mom, she praying too. And she said, everything gonna be all right. You'll see. Watch what God got in store for her. Every blessing you receive, know that it's well deserved, Miss Ruby. You really helped me from feeling like taking my life away. Oh, Miss Construe, I just said that about 3 months ago, baby. When I started doing this YouTube, I told Kingsley, people started coming in left and right, supporting me when I told him I was a widow and my son died. Because I told him I was just on that verge. And he kept saying, Miss Ruby, please, don't give up, don't give up. Because I was letting him know that I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I said, I'm done with this life. I'm done. And he was like, no, let me call you. Let me call you. Kingsley called me all the way from Nigeria on his phone. He'll tell you. He said, Miss Ruby, don't give up. Please don't give up. Please don't give up. He said, try to be a YouTuber yourself. Because you just a supporter. Because I told him I needed more companionship. I need somebody to talk to every day. He said, try to be a content creator. And I did. And that saved me. You don't know how many people you help doing these lives, Miss Ruby. I'm so glad I do. I'm so glad I do. Because you all help me too. You're helping my channel to grow. You're helping my watch hours to grow. And I tell you, I was just on the suicidal verge. I was just sick and tired. I was bored. I was lonely. I feel like I was just growing old all by myself. I feel like I'm stuck. And I said, I can't do this. God, I don't want to live like this. Please, I don't want to live like this. I'm miserable. My child is gone. My husband, I don't want this kind of life. It hurts too bad. And when I started doing live stream, next thing I know, I was laughing and talking. Oh, thank you. Yep, Kingsley helped. He kept saying, Mama, please hang in there. Please, I'll call you. He was calling me morning, noon, and night. all the way from, he was sitting up. He said, no, I'm going to sit right here till you get home. I was getting up from work. And I said, it's 1 o'clock in the morning over there. He said, I'm going to sit up right here, Mama, till you get home. And he did. He'll tell you. He said, I'm going to be your son because I feel your pain. Because I cried to him, told him I'm still grieving my son. This was 3 years ago. This was 2023. And he been hanging in there with me ever since. And I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. He been hanging in there with me ever since. And one day he called me and he was in tears. And I said, what's wrong? He said, they done shut my channel down. I said, no. He had 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. He said, because he was letting kids come in. I said, are you serious? He said, yes, ma'am. He said, Miss Ruby, I don't know what to do. I ain't got no kind of income coming in. I said, don't worry, I'll help you out. And I did. And see, over there, you could pay the rent for a whole year. And I sent money for him and his mama and his sisters and food. And helped him get a phone and a GoPro camera. And got him a refrigerator, stove, generator, ceiling fan. I didn't mind. I told him I don't mind. I took it's a little card they give us to buy food. Misconstrued, I bought food and sold it and then sent the money to them. Him and another girl in Nigeria. And that girl still say, Miss Ruby, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But in Lagos, you can Western Union. That's why I said, that thing tell me the information for the Western Union. I can send something Western Union. I got a piggy bank full of money. And I'm going to take it to the bank and put it in that machine. And it'll come out to about $50. And I can Western Union that. It don't cost about $15 to Western Union. And I can send it to her Western Union in Philadelphia. All she got to do is show her ID and pick it up. That's all they want is your full name and your number. And then all she got to do is pick it up. But she'll let me know. Because I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Send me a message. Look up Ruby Floyd. And Miss Ruby's _adventures. And yeah. Cause he said his mama said, I don't know who this American woman is, but you tell her thank you because she saved us. Because they was having problems in their country. No jobs. The government started giving them food and rice. And he said his sisters was calling him saying they were hungry. And I went to food banks. And I shipped some food over there one time. He'll tell you, I shipped beans and rice over there to Lagos. And I told her to ship it from there to him. And Kingsley, no, I'll tell him in a heartbeat. $20 over there is like 20,000 naira. And one bag of beans, 6,000 naira. And a bag of rice, 6,000 naira. So he was able to go buy a bunch of stuff to make egusi soup. And he put some fuel in the generator. And what he don't eat, he put in the refrigerator. He put fuel in the generator so he can have a refrigerator. And he sent me a picture of his little refrigerator, his little cooker. The thing about the little cooker, he had to use charcoal and it gets hot. And he live in like a little 2-room apartment. And I told him, take it out. But he said he put the fan in the window and blow the hot air out. And I noticed he didn't come back in. So he said he went to sleep. So I said, I understand. He ate good. So, yeah, let me see what you're saying. This stupid, come on thing. He appreciates you trying to help me too. But I can't take from because I can make other things happen. If I can't, then I'll try to figure something out. Oh, no problem. No problem. I'm trying to help that thing if she accept it through the Western Union. Because I know they'll send it anywhere. Because I got a friend girl named Patty live in New Jersey. And I have to Western Union her. One time Patty told me just send it to her in the mail. So I sent her a check in the mail. And I forgot what she did. But I put a box of beans and rice and some dried meat jerky and something. And I sent a big old bag of dog food. Because she lived in a little 2-room flat in New Jersey with her father. And they got it within a week. And she went right to the Western Union, got that money. And then about a month later, I sent her a check and she went and got that. But now she says she's getting food stamps. And she done met a guy. She got a little boyfriend now. So she says she's doing okay because he's helping her out. Her husband just got killed in 2023. She lived down here in Greensboro. He gets up every morning to go for a walk. And yeah, she does. She does. But I got to let me know. She gonna let me know. But I know she's traumatized right now. She's upset. So I got to give her some time. But Patty told me that her husband Joe was walking down the street and a car hit him and kept going, killed him instantly. And she was in shock for a whole year. She called me every day. And I had moved off and out there, and she still lived out there. I said, Patty, you can't stay in that house by yourself. You got to get out of there. Her daughter had just moved out. Her daughter moved in some little town down here called Trinity. So she went to stay with her daughter, moved everything out of her trailer and just gave it away, kept some of her husband's clothes. Then her dad from New Jersey came down here and got her and took her back home with him. And he told me he had to put her in the hospital for a while. She had a nervous breakdown. And she still put on Facebook, her name is Patty Cottrell. She's a white girl. She was my friend, my buddy. And she still put Joe on there and her grandchildren. And Joe's her husband. He was an Indian too. He was from West Virginia. And when they moved down here, and he told me he was Indian, I told him I was Indian, me, her, and him became the best of friends. Because I say, I know how Indians are. And Beth ain't Indian too. And we got along real good for years. For 10 years, we was neighbors. And then her husband got killed, walking the street, early in the morning with his coffee. Evidently, the person didn't see him, or they was about drunk, because it was early in the morning. And it was a big black SUV. And about 2 years ago, my cousin was walking down Random Road in Greensboro late one night. He was on the sidewalk, a big black SUV went up on the sidewalk, hit him, killed him, and kept going. And the police caught him. I said, I wonder, is this the same guy doing this? What is his problem? Is he a murderer? But I don't know. It might be somebody different, but it's like somebody hitting these people, killing them, and they keep going unless it's some kind of gang ritual or something. I don't know what it is. But it was happening so much in this area to the point where everywhere you look now, there's a police officer. On every street, all in Charlotte, Salisbury, Lexington, Mocksville, Huntersville, High Point, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Burlington. Everywhere you look, there's a cop. They just ride up and down the street. Because they said somebody keep hitting people, killing them. And they think it's gangbangers. They're not sure, though. It could be just people ain't paying attention, driving. I know what they be doing, texting on them phones. They say it could be people texting, too. And I always make sure I put my phone down when I be driving. I film myself, but I ain't going to try to text. If I got to text, I'll pull over and text. I'll pull over. It's a lonely day today. It's lonesome out here. I guess everybody doing that Super Bowl stuff. They probably doing it in Philly and Wisconsin, and they probably doing it all the way over there in Ukraine too. And United Kingdom too. Ruby Gems. And I know they probably doing it in Wisconsin. Miss Chris, I know they are. I know all over North Carolina they talking about Super Bowl, the game, and then after that they gonna have parties. It's all over the place. My daughter having one at her house in Charlotte. And first thing she said, Mom, you coming? No. I had a rough weekend, Tisha. I had to run in with my supervisor again. No, I ain't in the mood. After I do my live stream, I'm just going to sit in here and look at other people's YouTube videos and just try to relax. Because now I ain't got to do nothing but at night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And thank you, Jesus, I'm done. I'm out of there. I'm so out of there. I can't wait for another week to go file my taxes. I can't wait. I don't care what I'm getting back. I've been saving and saving and saving. I'm ready to get this house and go in it and be more lonesome. But I'm going to be okay. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do about doing the birds. But my sister told me just cook every day and do that. I said, okay, I'll do that. Live stream, I'll do that. And then I'm going to try to do other little videos when I drive down to Charlotte. I'm going to go to one of those daytime campgrounds and just leave my trailer hooked up to the car. And then at night, I'm going to pull out. I'm going to always pull while I got to back out. I'm going to pull out and I'm going to go to a Walmart parking lot. Because that's free. And I can do that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then I can come back this way and work my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And when I get up Friday morning, I'm heading straight back to Charlotte. Unless, my mom say, can you stay here with me for the weekend? I say, yeah, okay. I ain't got to travel all the time. But during the summer, especially after I land me another good job and just working like 3 days a week, 12 hours, oh, Lord. I'm going to be at the campgrounds doing videos. Ooh, and it'll be a blessing when I start getting my AdSense. It'll be a blessing. Because I ain't going to hardly work nowhere. I'm going to keep them videos going, though. So I can keep getting a little income. I might just work through a temp agency. Just keep an extra income. Just in case something happened to the videos or I don't get no money for that particular month. Or something happened and get delayed. I make sure I work temporary through a temp agency. And doing CNA work. So I always have something coming in every month. Besides the pension. I always have something coming in. And then I get a little food card. I always have food. And I always have enough to pay on the car be paid for at the end of this year. So I'll end up paying on just a little house and buying gas and paying insurance. That's going to be my main thing. And keeping my cell phone up to date. So, and I'm going to buy one of them little boxes for the internet for inside the house. It ain't going to be a big trailer. Just going to be something small. Something livable, like something you go camping in. But I'm going to live in it. That's going to be my home. And I'm going to be satisfied. I'm going to be satisfied. Because it's going to be mine. And I ain't got to worry about being homeless or staying in one room all the time. Even though I'm okay, but, I want to be fair about it. Let somebody else stay for a while. And I sleep on the couch. And I'm okay. As long as I got a roof over my head. I'm okay. But if I can get on my own, I will. If I can't, I still won't be homeless. Because my mom said I can sleep on the couch. And then my niece said, well, Auntie, if you need to stay in there a couple of more months, that's fine. She just told me that the other day. After I was so upset. And I said, I appreciate it because I almost quit my job. She said, well, if you get married and quit, you stay here so you ain't got to worry about no roof over your head. I said, I won't. I'll make sure I stay here till I get another job. But so far, I'm okay. There go the crows. They're back. And I think I done been on here about 2 or 3 hours. I'm not even sure no more. I forgot. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you. And those pretty little flowers. Oh, I don't have them pretty little flowers like that on my phone. I might have to download them, but those are pretty. Yeah. I'm glad Eric feeling better today. And we're going to keep Bethany in our prayers. She going to get her money back. I'm praying to God for that. Ruby, you can tell how long I've been on here, too. How long have I been on here? Has it been about 2 hours? 3 hours? The babies are bad. Oh, good. I've done 2 hours and 50 minutes. And long somebody's in here, I'm getting credit for this. Yeah, they coming back. They coming back. And I got 4 people watching, so I ain't going nowhere till I get down. Like yesterday, one time it was just me and you, Ruby. And Ruby said, Ruby, lay down. I said, okay. I lay down, Ruby. I think I stayed awoke an hour and I went to sleep. When I woke up, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't do no live because I fell asleep. But Kingsley, it's like he knew I was up. First thing he said, good morning, ma'am. And I'm like, good morning. He said, I'm going to upload that video of the Egusi soup. And he said he's going to be out doing more videos too. He trying to keep his channel growing. And he told me he got a few more subscribers and a few more watch hours. I said, keep up the good work, son. Keep up the good work. And tell mama and your sisters I said hi. He checks on them every day. They live in Benin, Nigeria, and he in Abia State. And our friend live in Lagos. You was here too, but you fell asleep. I saw you. You was sleeping good too. I went in yours for about 15 minutes, and then I left and went in Patricia about 15 minutes. Patricia kept going out of the kitchen, coming back in there. She was doing something. But she be up late too. You was watching TV. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. In the background. Okay. That's what I was doing to y'all with the tablet. But now the tablet won't pick up the internet here. I don't know why. Mama said it might be limited me because I got my TV. But I said my phone got its own internet. And she said, well, they might be taking your money back from them for charging you. And they might be canceling the internet on your tablet. I said, yeah, they probably is doing that. Because they're going to have to put my money back in the bank. They've been taking it out for 6 months. But the lady said we probably can get 3 months of it back. But we're going to get some of it back. Because she said they had no business doing it after you told them you no longer need the internet. They weren't supposed to keep taking it out. And I had told that girl down there one time before. She said, oh, it's not coming out if it's not me. If it's coming out, it's not me. It's corporate. So they changed my card number. Now they can't go because the only thing she got is my card. And my debit card ain't got nothing on it, so they can't take nothing out for that. And I got a special kind of card now. And they don't know that number. And I can only use that after I put money on it. And when I put the money on it, I got to use everything off of it. I can't leave nothing on it. And I ain't even put no money on it yet. And I took everything out my checking except for $3. But I got something in my savings. But don't nobody have no access to that. Because that's going to the people for the trailer I'm getting. All that's going to them. Plus whatever income tax I get. Yep. And I might end up giving it all to my daughter. Because she might just go with me and pay cash for it. With her credit card. And get the title. That'll be a blessing if she do that. She said she might. She don't know. She gonna let me know. Because her son say he gonna go with me when I get ready to go get it. And I told him I'll be ready in March. By the end of March, I'll be ready. He said, Grandma, don't spend a dime. Bring all that money to us. I said, it's in my savings. I'm going to add my refund with it. I'm going to see what God going to bless me with. Because I made $46,000 last year. And out of that $46,000, they took $6,000 taxes. And some of it went to Medicare, Social Security, federal tax, and something else they was taking out. I don't know what, SICA or something like that. But they took a lot of money out of me last year. Ooh, they took almost $7,000 or more out of putting in different stuff. Every time I got paid, they was taking $200 or $300. Every time, and I've been on this job 2 years. And I filed last year, and I got a pretty good income back. And I paid off some credit cards and some debts and some old doctor bills, hospital bills. And I left some in my savings and letting it add up. And they took a whole lot out this year. Ooh, good God. They took a lot of taxes from me last year. A whole lot. I didn't even really get to enjoy most of my money because it was coming out in taxes. But I had enough to do what I do to live comfortable. And I thank God for that. I can't complain. I can't complain. God is good. He has really, really helped me out a lot. That's why I know Beth ain't going to get her money back. And I know I'm going to get my little bit of money back too. That's going to help me. And I'm going to take that and send it right off to a credit card. I most certainly am. I'm going to get Macy's and Home Depot paid off. I owe JCPenney $4 more. They'll be done. And I'm going to send it straight to the corporate, to the credit card billing department. That's where it's going. And it's got my name on it. And I sent the old credit card back with it. So they'll know when they look it up in the computer. Even though that card might be dead, it's still somewhere in that computer. And if y'all get tired, let me know, because I know Ruben them is 5 hours ahead of me. See, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, it's 5 o'clock over there already. And it's about after 6 in Nigeria. Kingsley came in all morning, since this morning. He must be still doing videos. And enjoying his goosey soup. Airing out his apartment. He might have went to see his family. Sometimes he said he'll get on a bus. And it takes him about 8 hours. He'll go from Abba State to Benin, Nigeria, to just go spend a day with his mom and sisters. And the next morning he'll come back. So he said he goes and visit with them. They still live in a village. He live up towards the city part in Abba State. He like mostly in the city. Like Lagos is mostly city. And used to live in the city. But they still got, you know, the outskirts. We call it the country. In Nigeria, they call it the village. You need to go check on Kingsley. Okay, go check on him, see where he at, what he doing. Because I'm kind of worried about him. It's going on 6 o'clock. That ain't like him. It's after 6 over there. He usually come in and say hi. And he'll be in the background. But it's about to get dark over there. And I ain't heard from him since 3 o'clock this morning. And that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 9 o'clock this morning. Over there in Nigeria. I ain't heard from him since. That ain't like him. He always come in. Him and Eric. Eric come in, but he late to the side because he might have visitors. I know this Asian girl named MM103. She's told me she likes him. But she live in China, Japan. And he might be, you know, with her on the phone or something. They might be spending a day together on FaceTime. Because their time is about the same over there. So I know she likes him because she told me. But he said he not ready for no woman right now because he don't have a job. He go out and do chores all day, every day. And he might be working. They go do like construction work and they help people out on their farms and whatever kind of work he can find. He makes a hustle every day. His apartment, his rent paid for a whole year, so he ain't got to work. And when you pay your rent in Africa, you pay your rent and your electricity. And you only get a certain amount of electricity. Because if you overdo it, your house will go black. And you have to burn candles. That's where it is in Africa. It's like that in Nigeria. I mean, Jamaica too. For 3 days, everything went black. At night, I had candles. And the guy at the Airbnb, he took us downtown, which took about 2 hours, towards the library in the courthouse. And we was able to stand out there and charge up our phones. And then finally, I said, bump this. I went in one of those stores that still had power and bought me a power bank and got her to charge it up. And when we came back to the Airbnb, I had my power bank and I watched TV on my phone at night. Yep. And I told him, I said, buy one of them big batteries and run your laptop and fix it where it be on the screen. So he did. And then we could watch movies at night before we go to bed. But shoot, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I was in my room. I was in my room. I went back there in that little shower thing, took me a shower, came out with my gown on, my house coat, and went right up in my room, set that TV, my phone up on the shelf, and burned me a couple of candles, and I watched TV on my phone till I went to sleep. And I left it plugged up to my power bank. And that morning, He took everybody back uptown and charged up their phone. And I charged up my phone and my power bank. And I still got that power bank. Because he said it do that sometime, Miss Ruby. The power grid will go out. We won't have no power, no electricity from out in certain counties. And they say it happens in Spanish Town, Ocho Rios, Montego Bay. It happens all over the islands. Trinidad do that. It happens in Haiti. It happens in all the Caribbean islands. Yeah. And I believe sometimes we have that too. Especially when storms come through. We don't have no power for sometimes for a whole week. And what we do, we take everything out the freezer, go outside, put wood in the grill, and cook up everything. We have to, don't let it spoil. We cook up everything. And then we eat it, little by little, so it won't spoil. These birds come today and then they leave. I think the other person up the street done put food in her bird feeder. Because hers stayed empty for a while. And Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I had birds galore. But I think she done put some bird food in her feeders. And because most of them probably up there by her house. Because I get a handful every now and then. Well, at least they coming. At least they coming. And Rube said, I got 3 hours in, so I'm good. But as long as there's 3 people here, y'all let me know when y'all get tired. Because it's nice and warm outside. And I'll go outside and do some videos. And probably go for a little walk in the backyard. And walk the dog. And I think my mom done fell asleep. Because it's so quiet in there. My sister was here. She had to go pick up her medicines. I don't take all that doctor's medicine. I don't take it. And my doctor sent me an email and said, Ruby, why aren't you taking your medicines? I said, Dr. Newland, would you take that medicine? She said, no, I don't need to take it. I said, I don't need to take it either, sweetie. I'm fine. I'm fine. I done lived half a century. God got me. I'm fine. She said, okay, it's your life. I said, yes, ma'am. When it's done, it's done. I'll be unconscious. I won't know. May I rest in peace. But I don't want to help kill me. Let me go naturally. 2 degrees? Woo! Ruby, are you finding a way to stay warm? Wow. Miss Patricia said it's cold. She said, Miss Ruby, it's so cold in the UK. She said it's cold. Wow. That's freezing. That's probably why it's hollering nobody out. Because where she live at, she said don't holler nobody come out unless they on their way to work. Oh, okay, you have the heating on? Okay. Because Miss Patricia sometimes when she be doing her live, she have a blanket wrapped around her because she said it's still cold. She have her heat on. She said, but it's cold over here in the UK, Miss Ruth. I said, I believe you. My cousin live over there in Alaska, and he said, cuz, I ain't never been so cold in my life. He said, everybody sleep in front of the wood stove. And he said, I got 3 sheds full of wood to make sure, because he said the neighbors told him, make sure you stock up on wood. He had to put a barbed wire around his house because the bears would come in and try to steal your chickens and stuff. So he had to have barbed wire around his house. And he got a generator keeping the electricity up. And he went over there because the land was like, he bought 4 acres for like $2,000. He said, and then he found out he got some more neighbors. Indians, some more blacks. He said some Spanish people over there in Alaska. He said, cuz you'd be surprised. He said, but we out in the wilderness. And he built a cabin, but he paid some people to build him a cabin. Because he came across a lot of money from an insurance company. And I said, why didn't you just go to Canada? Why you go to Alaska? He said he just liked the wilderness. Now he stays over here in America more than he do at home because he said he got lonesome. His wife didn't like it. She came back to America. And he got 4 daughters. One of them just got killed, though, in a car wreck. And he got her children staying with him. And they're teenagers. So they all got laptops. And It's a lady comes on there and teaches them. They got a teacher. And now he done brought all them over here. They still doing their schooling, but he left some people, some house sitters at his homestead, because he said they got rid of them. Now he over here, renting a house. I said, I wish I could go over there and stay. You left a message on this video? Okay. 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 Hold on for a minute. I'm going to push this thing up. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me see. Can I... Where is he at? Okay. I went to the messenger thing and left a message for him. Let me see. He be on... what else he be on? I think he be on Instagram. Hold on a minute. I went into Messenger and Instagram and on WhatsApp because he calls me sometime. And I left messages for him. Because I told him we just want to know, is he okay? He might be out doing chores. But I told him I'm live. I've been on here now almost 3 hours. But I said, he no longer is somebody in the chat, I'll stay. But I told Ruben, whenever y'all get ready to go, let me know. And I'll just watch TV for a while. Because y'all got me through the morning. That's the most lonesomest time of the day for me, is in the mornings. In the afternoon, people be out. Oh, I know. That's your sweetie pie. I know. And he said he wants you and the baby be okay. He's so sweet. He ain't but 39. He's still young. And his wife left him about 5 years ago. You know, they get married in Africa. Because he wasn't able to keep up, give her whatever she wanted. He kept her roof over her head, kept her fed. Right. But she wanted more. So he said she left him and he been depressed ever since. He said that's why he started YouTube, so he could try to make an income and hopefully he'll have something coming in besides doing chores and he gonna get him another wife. I said, you will. You will. Let me adjust this thing again. Don't you worry, you will. Don't worry, you will. Yeah, he is your age. He's still young. And I've been knowing him ever since he's about 37. Yep. He is a good man. And of course. And if he came to America, I bet he'll find a job because he's a hard-working man, too. It's just hard to find something over there in Africa. And if y'all decide to hook up, oh, shoot. I don't want the pop on my... Hold up. Maybe I need to adjust it on my TV. If y'all decide to hook up, let me know. Because I'll get my daughter to help get him over here. Because she know people that know people. I'll get him over here. Dang, it keeps showing the pot. Let me fix this thing. I'm going to just put it back small again. And then y'all zoom in. Because it won't let me see the bird feeder. Every time I go out and come back, it mess up on the TV. It won't show me the bird feeder. Okay, now I got it back. Good. At least I can see the bird feeder now. I know that's right. He is singing as sweet as he can be. He's just young. He always called me mama. And he said, Miss Ruby, I don't know why you look after my channel. I used to go in his live stream, let it run all day. Him and 2 or 3 other people I did that. And 2 or 3 other guys in Nigeria and in Kenya. And he was the only one that would always come and say thank you. The rest of them got what they wanted, went on about their business. So he told me quit dealing with them. And there's one other young lady named Yusi. She, every time I do for her, help her with her live stream, she got monetized and got her AdSense. She always come and say, thank you so much, Miss Ruby. I really appreciate you for hanging in there with me. I let my laptop, tablet, TV, and cell phone. I was running their channels, running their playlists. Both of them got monetized. Kingston stayed monetized about 6 months. And then they told him, you don't supposed to let the kids come in. Don't, you click kids, it's okay for kids. They said, don't do that. Don't do that no more. And they just deleted all his videos. I put it like that. Except for a very few. And then he got to start all over. But I don't know why he lost his subscribers. I don't know about that. Seems like he should have. They must have shut the whole channel down. But I think he got something like 341 subscribers. So, and he just started over, I think, when I started in November. I think so. But I told him, I said, I'm sending people to subscribe to your channel. And he said, I'm going to keep doing premieres, Miss Ruby. I said, keep doing premieres. 15, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm going to watch them, and I'm going to get other people to watch them. And when my grandkids be over here, or one of my cousins, somebody, I get their phone and let his premieres play. And I hit subscribe. I go to Hope Tour TV and I hit subscribe. And they said, what you doing? I said, subscribe my son's channel. Watch his videos on YouTube. And they said, he be in Nigeria all the time. I said, that's where he live at. He's a Nigerian. And they said, well, we like to look at people in Ghana. I said, well, look at the Nigerians too. And my cousin told me, them videos be boring. I said, just let it play. Let it play 10 minutes and hit the like button. They ain't all that boring. You got to sit there and look at it. And listen to the music. He's doing the best he can. He still hurt too because his wife left him. So he been traumatized. And he was young. And when he first told me that, I could hear, he used to call me on the phone. I could hear the crackle in his voice. And he said he been lonely ever since. And he don't have a TV. I said, let me send you a TV or radio. He said, I'm scared somebody might come in here and take it. I got a stove, thanks to you, and a refrigerator, and I got a water tank, Miss Ruby, and a generator. You've been too good to me. You don't have to keep doing it. Let me get out and learn how to be a man, take care of myself. I said, okay. And that's what he doing. But sometimes I be wanting him to fix certain food because he can cook. And he'll cook, and I send him something. He cook and he do a video of it. And he said he gonna upload it. But they run out of data over there. Sometimes they don't have no internet at all in the whole county. And they have to wait 2 or 3 days. Or his phone be down and he have to go somewhere and charge it up. Yeah, he cooks. He cooks. He just got that sharp Nigerian accent. You got to listen. And he taught himself English. And most of everybody he knows don't speak English. In Kenya and all other African countries, them people are teaching themselves English. The reason why they learning English is because they want to come to America. I said, Kingsley, get you a passport, a visa. I'll get you over here. Once you get over here, don't even worry about going back. Just pack up your stuff and take it to your mama. It is attractive. That's why my daughter married a Jamaican. She liked that accent. She's very attracted to that. And she been with this man there going on 7 years. She was married to one for 20. Not quite 20. I say 10. Sure was. She was married to one. And then they broke up. And then she got another one. She been with him 7 years. But her husband that's still in Jamaica told her she could come anytime. And she do. She get on a plane sometimes. She go to Jamaica. East with a Q married a Nigerian man. They've been together for like 5 years. Oh, okay. I've been married to a Indian, but he died. Yeah. And I had a common law marriage with my first so-called husband. He died. He got killed in a car wreck, or he died. I forgot. Today you cook an English roast dinner, roast lamb, roast potatoes, and roasted vegetables. Oh, that sounds good. I got some lamb in the freezer too. I bought a leg of lamb from the market. But I just haven't had the time. I would have probably cooked it, and I was going to grill some fish Friday, till my supervisor called and hurt my feelings so bad. Now I ain't been doing it but eating chicken noodle soup. And I got some barbecue chicken wings in the oven. And I put on a little bit of cabbage with some onions in it. That's it. And I just ate a little piece of chicken. Because you know I eat at 12. And I drank the glass of mango juice. And I got me some coconut milk. But I did get a little bit of food down. I ate about 3 little half of chicken wings. And a little bit of cabbage. Probably about 3 spoonfuls. And drank some juice. And I'll be good. That's probably going to be it for me for the rest of the day. But I got my cooker right here. I got some tea and some coffee. And I got decaf coffee. So it don't keep me awake. And I'll fix me a cup of coffee. But I just like sitting here talking to everybody. And then when it get down to one person, I'll say, well, let me go ahead and end the live and just watch TV. So that's what I do. I know it, but Ruby, I done lost so much weight. Ooh, if you look at the video back early when I went outside, I know I done lost 15 pounds. I done lost so much weight. And that's what I've been wanting to do. I'm trying to get rid of this one belly fat that just keeps hanging. It won't go nowhere. It's stubborn. But the doctor told me, keep walking. Keep walking. It'll come down. And I got on one of those body suits. But she said, keep walking. It'll come down. It's just been there so long since my son died, 7 years. And it's going to take a while for it to just start going away. So she said I might have to come down 10 more pounds. And then that stomach could come on down. But she told me stand up and shake. Because she said it'll shake. I'm going to start doing sit-ups and crunches too. She said, but sometimes it's so tight you got to loosen it up. And I'm going to keep walking. And I told her this extra fat up under my arms, it hurts and it's heavy. And she said a plastic surgeon can laser that off. So when I go back to the doctor, I'm going to make an appointment so they can do surgery on the right arm first. And they're going to laser off that bottom layer of fat. I'm going to keep exercising and walking. And I'm going to do that today. And especially on my weekends off, I always go on YouTube and watch people that exercise. And I'm going to get surgery done on my right arm. They're going to remove that whole layer of fat. And then I got to wait till another year they remove the whole layer of fat under my left arm because it hurts. And it's weighing my arm down. And she said they'll remove that. Especially when you up in age, they'll remove that. Because it weigh your arms down. You can't do like you want to do. So she said my insurance will cover that. The thing is, I need her to fix this long line across the left side of my face where I had a stroke it. That's what I'm waiting for now. I'm waiting to get approved for that. And she said, as long as you keep getting stressed out, you're going to get them lines. She said, find you another job. So I told her, I'm working on it. I told my doctor, I'm working on it. But let me stay where I'm at until I find something else. And then I'll have something on the back burner. But let me do what I got to do first. First things first. I can't just jump out and then don't have nothing to jump to. I want to make sure I have something to jump to. And then when I leave that job, I'll do a 2 weeks notice. And then I'll leave the group home. And I'll start somewhere else. And I don't care what it is. As long as it's away from where I'm at now. Because I've been here almost 3 years. And I'm ready to leave. I am. At first, I didn't mind. But when I found out how really that supervisor is, because I didn't see that in her at first. But the last couple of times, I seen the side of her that I do not like. And I'm not going to tolerate it. It is unacceptable. I will not tolerate it. When she tried to call me this morning, I ain't even answer. Because I'm going to let her know, you don't rule me, honey. You do not own Ruby. I don't care about this job. You don't own me. I'm not your property. And I did not answer my phone. So her assistant called me. Said, Miss Ruby, you're off weekends. I said, thank you, dear. Because you're not going to make me talk to you. You ain't going to make me do nothing. And if I was a little younger, she wouldn't even be seeing me tomorrow night because I'd be gone. I'll go pick up my check and say, adios. And I ain't going to never be scared to go get my money. And if she got something she got to say, I'm going to say, that's fine. Whatever, get my check. You have a good day. God bless you too, and I love you too. You have a good day. And I'll leave it just like that. Because I ain't carrying no grudges with me to my grave. I love the Lord. And I ain't let no human being cause me to die and bust hell wide open because of another human being. Nope. I love you anyway. I forgive you. God bless you abundantly. I don't hold no grudges. Life goes on. I know there's a life out there for me. Even though I am middle-aged, I got a degree. I know there's a life out there for me. I know there's a job out there for me. Even if it ain't nothing but working in a hardware store as a cashier, there's a job out there for me, for Miss Ruby. But I go in the back of the nursing home. They always hiring. And I tell them I'm applying for a med tech position. And I just want part-time. And I want every weekend. I want every other weekend. Just give me 12 hours. From 7p to 7a. I don't want to work during the day. Because I got to take care of my mom. I want to work at night when I know somebody's there with her and I can work. And I don't want but 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I don't care. Because it's just going to be every other weekend. Because I got my pension. And I'll be getting a little income from YouTube probably around July, August. I'm just predicting that's when it'll probably start after I get monetized. Hopefully I have them 4,000 hours in by May, June. And then maybe, I think you do your super chat monetization for about 2 or 3 months. And that'll be July, August, September. I'll probably be getting my AdSense, my first pay around September. And I'll be fine. And just think, October, November, December, 3 more months after that, my car be paid off. Then I have my pension, and then I have my part-time job, and then I have my YouTube pay. But the thing about YouTube, you got to keep getting views once you get monetized. Because they pay you according to every 1,000 views. If you get 500 views for 1 month, you don't get no pay till you get the first 1,000. Then they'll pay you after you get 1,000. And it ain't but $18 per 1,000. And sometimes they'll wait 3 or 4 months before you get a pay. Because they want you to get at least $100 to $300. So sometimes it might take 3 months. You got to make your videos interesting so you can get them views. So far, all together, I got 35,000 views. So that'll be $18 per 1,000. But tax going to come in there and take half of it. And YouTube revenue, they're going to take their part. So I probably won't get but so much. Maybe 2,000 or 3,000 the first time. And when I get that, that's probably when I'll go ahead and fly to Nigeria. And when I go over there, I'll bring Kingsley back. Been out trying to find help all day. Please, prayers. Thank you. Okay, Bethany, we praying, baby. We praying. If you want to leave me some information to send to Western Union, I think all I need is your name and your telephone number. I can send something Western Union. But you got to give me the address of the Western Union. Yeah, because my mom said Western Union will help somebody out. All I need is an address of the Western Union, the company, the full name and address. And they told me all I need from you is your full name and your phone number. And then I'll send it. I'll go down here to Food Line, Western Union, to whatever city you in. And then they'll send you some kind of alert by your phone and let you know that your money is there. And I can't do that now. I can't do that. I told my sister to go get me $50 and bring it back. And then all I got to do is pay $11 to Western Union. But that's on you. You let me know if you decide to do that. Because it'll sure help you out, get through the week. And I know everything up Philly is way more higher than, but that'll keep you from being so out of nothing. You know, where you won't have nothing. Because I can just imagine how you feel. Ooh, that's a lot of money. I'll probably be losing my mind right now. I'll probably be screaming and crying and... All right, Kingsley, come on in here. Let us know what's up. He might be somewhere doing some work. Miss Construe, because he'll go Find him a hustle and he'll work all day long. Thank you for asking, Miss Ruby. I've been crying. I know, sweetie, I know. But if you just swallow your pride just this one time, give me that information. I will send that $50. I'll go right down to the Western Union. And they'll let you know when you get it, because you just right there in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Because I got a friend up there in New Jersey, Patty. I just sent her something the other day. Because something happened to her food stamps. And she lived with her dad and they ain't had no food. Okay, God will provide. Okay. Yeah, I had to help Patty out. And she's white, and she's still a friend of mine, because when my son died, I'm going to tell y'all something. That white girl was right there by my side. And she wouldn't let me go. She was right there with me. And everybody was looking at her because I'm black and she was white. And she was holding on to me like I was her sister. Because she said she felt my pain. And she knew my son. He had been hanging down there with her husband, having to get the dogs a bath and stuff like that. And he cuts hair. He used to cut her husband's hair. He was a beautician and a barber. And I had been living in that trailer park 20 years. Everybody knew Deshaun. They called him Dino. Everybody knew my son. Your best sister friend is white? I know that's right. And Ruben and Bethany are my best friends. They sure are. They're my best friend. And now, Miss Construe, I got 3 best friends. Y'all are my besties. Yep, y'all sure are. I don't know what I'd do without y'all. I really don't. And one thing about me, I'm going to keep a little something on the back burner for somebody that's in need. And I'm going to keep it right here till Bethany say she need it. And she can get it. And that's the kind of, and you don't owe me nothing back. Because I'm your Indian sister. And I'll be here for life for you. And I'll be here for Ruby and Miss Construe. I'll be here for life. As long as I'm alive, y'all, I'll be here. Yep, we are strong women, Indians. And you can tell that Indian blood is in us. The only thing weakens me down is I lost a child. That weakened me. Thank you, Bethany. That weakens me. But when I'm mad, I'm mad. That's why something told me be quiet when that lady was talking. Because you know, Bethany, you know how that Indian blood is. I could have flipped. Oh, whoa, I could have flipped. I could have used some of Miss Construe's language. Boy, woo, Jesus. I could have let her have it. But I held my tongue. I'm learning how to stay humble. Because I know God will fix it for me. I know God will fix me. Oh, yes, right, Miss Construe. I would have picked out me some language, honey. I would show her exactly how I felt and what she can do with it. And I held my tongue. Because that's one thing about Indians. They'll learn how to hold their tongue. And one thing about us, we know the less you say, the better off you are. Sometimes it's good not to say nothing. Don't say nothing. Because you add fuel to the fire. Don't say nothing. Let them have their say. And that's letting them know you're a very intelligent person. It sure does. That's why she told that other girl, tell Ruby, don't quit. I didn't mean no harm. I was just upset. And I still got it on my phone what she said. Tell Ruby, please don't quit. She's a good worker. We need her. And the clients, the patients love her. Yep, got to hold our tongue. Right, then speak your mind. Speak your mind, Bethany. But I know you've been crying. I know you have. Whew, don't start me to crying again, because I'll cry with you. I know that feeling. And sometimes I be sitting here crying before I met y'all. I'll just be sitting here crying when I first moved here. And guess who rang me on the phone? Miss Kingsley. What you doing, ma'am, mama? I said, sitting here crying. He said, what? Why? I cry over everything. I said, because I'm lonely, Kingsley. I'm growing old. I ain't got nobody. I don't know what to do. He said, get up right now. Go for a walk. So I said, okay. He said, go visit one of your granddaughters. Go call your daughter. I said, I went and called my daughter. My daughter said, Mama, come on down here. I said, okay. And then I started doing things. I just needed somebody to tell me To be robbed is crazy. That's right, it is. But God got us. That's right, Bethany. That's right. And see, I just needed somebody to tell me, get up and go do something, Ruby. Get off that pity pot. And I did. He said, just pack up and take a couple of days out and go see your daughter. And I did just that. I called in. I told him I don't feel good. I'm very depressed. And this was this job right here. Look at that bird right on my windowsill. And I called my daughter and she said, oh, well, hello. Hello. You come to visit me. God is a miracle worker. He can do anything. Now, I know for a fact that's the omen right there when the bird come to your window. He bringing me a message. I got to try to figure out what it is. He looked inside at me, and then he looking out at the other birds. He's bringing me a message. It's a good omen. Yep, he's bringing me a message. I got, oh, there go Mr. Look at the squirrel. There go Mickey. Jimmy's back. I didn't even see him come up. He let me know Mr. Squirrel is here. Oh, okay. But what else you got to tell me? I wanted the bird to give me a message. What's my message? Yeah, there's the squirrel. There's Jimmy. There he is, eating him some sunflower seeds. Boy, I'm glad to see Jimmy. Jimmy will stay gone for a week or two at a time. Then he'll come out. And did y'all see the video? The squirrel walked right up to me, right up to my feet the other day. And these two ladies was behind me. They said, if you had some peanuts, he'd take it right out your hand. I said, they're not afraid of humans. She said, not these squirrels around here. Wow. They say animals will eat at your hand if you be kind and be still. But I didn't know. Jimmy won't. The messenger is telling you to keep fighting and you have protection around you. Oh, okay. And he broke Jimmy. Yes. And he stayed right there on that windowsill about a minute. And he was looking at me. Then he looked out and let me know Jimmy was out there. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I see the squirrel. And he filling up his jaws. And he going to take that back to his nest in that tree. The only thing about it, I hate they going to knock them trees down. That's going to be Jimmy's home. That's Jimmy's home. That big tree right straight ahead in front of me. On the other side is a big old hole, and that's where he live at. And squirrels been living in there for the last 30 years. Yes, loved ones are watching over me. Yeah. And before I even put the bird feeder out, I used to go sit out in the yard, and birds would come around and eat off the ground all around my feet. Yes, the soul of a loved one. I probably was, and that bird came to see me and looked in on me and had to come and check on me. Yeah. My son said, Mama, you all right? I said, yeah. I almost quit my job. He said, well, Mama, don't work weekends. I said, okay. And then he went away. And my sister came in here this morning and said, Jeannie, your son came to me. Me and him was laughing and talking and playing. I said, really? He came to me too. So he might be still here. Hey, Sean. Hi, my son. Mama love you. Thank you for coming to visit. I was upset the other day. Thank you for coming to see me, baby. I was so upset. Yeah, our loved ones are hovering over us. I was so upset. I'm so glad my son came to see me. Because I almost quit that job. I fought and held my tongue, though. I held my tongue. I said, Lord, let me just get this little trailer. And let me get me something else. And then I'll just ease on out the door. And that's the same way I did the other job. I ease on out the door to this job. And I'm going to ease on out this job to another one. And I'm just going to stay at that other one for about 5 years. And then I'm going to just keep doing videos amazing videos. And I'm going to take every penny I can and keep gas so I can travel from state to state so I can get views and get paid for them views from YouTube. And all I got to do is depend on YouTube and my pension. And I'm going to do that within the next 5 years. Because once I get that trailer paid off, it's a done deal. I ain't going to nobody's job. Nobody. If I do, it'll be like a temp agency. And I'll do it maybe just for that 1 week. And then I won't go back no more until I tell them, I'll let you know, oh, Jimmy's gone. Something done scared him. What scared Jimmy? He was on his way back home. Then he stopped. I don't know. Something scared him. I hope there ain't nothing around. He out there on the ground now. He might come back. But something scared them at first. And Jimmy been coming out here for the last 2 or 3 years. And he used to have a whole lot of more little ones with him. But you know what? When them hawks start coming, a whole lot of them disappeared. But across the street from my mom's house, oh, it's squirrels galore over there. It's squirrels galore. And back there behind that big tall tree right there, I think that's an old cedar. All them big, thick, heavy trees, all them, that man said all of them over 100 years old. And the lightning struck some of them. Some of them don't bear leaves. They just bear wood. And he said one good push from a dozer will knock it right over. He said some of them trees is dead. The lightning struck them. And they just waiting to fall. He said if they fall, they're going to fall towards y'all house. So we're going to knock them all down. So we said, okay. All them trees back there, they say they're going to knock them all down. Because they over 100 years old. This used to be Indian territory about 100 years ago. And North Carolina was Indian territory. All Indians stayed here. Different tribes. Different, I think the Onyx, the Sioux, the Dakota, the Cherokee. And I think about 20 different tribes. It was all in North Carolina and South Carolina. This was Indian country. This where the Christopher Columbus claimed he landed in Lumberton, North Carolina, but he landed in Wilmington from the ocean. But the Indians was already here. They were light-skinned, brown-skinned, real dark, and real red. They were Indians. They was already in this country. And then they pushed them out west to Arizona, Colorado, Nebraska. Hello, Fatoshi. How are you? Welcome to our live stream. And this used to be Indian territory. It's in the history books in the library. There's Jimmy. He's back on the table eating sunflower seeds. Hello, Fatoshi. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Welcome to our live stream. It's mostly the ladies here. The guys came in and then they left. They probably looking at the Super Bowl game. That might be what Kingsley doing. Looking at the Super Bowl with some of his friends, Miss Construe. He might be at some of his friends' house. Some of the other Nigerian guys that got TV. And they watching the game. Or they listening to it in the radio. You know, in Africa, they can go in the park and somebody will have a radio and everybody gather around and listen to it. And people will come over there and get them food and stuff and water. The rich people comes and give them food and water. You're from the USA. Welcome. Me, Bethane, and Miss Construe, all us in America. All us is in the USA. Yep. All of us are over here. And Eric, too. He's not here right now, but he's from America. And Cornelius is one that comes in. He's in Kentucky. And then we got some friends here from UK. And Africa. Yeah, but welcome, Mr. Fatoshi. Yes, Ruby's from UK. And Trisha hasn't been in lately. And Gracie hasn't been here lately. But they told me that they doing videos. And they're uploading. We're in here talking about the birds that we see. And we talk about experience, strength, and hope. We try to encourage each other, especially as women, to keep going no matter what. And people, we talk about how to stay strong when people hack into your account and steal your money and stuff like that, because I've been going through that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm 45. And everybody's still young. Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Fatoshi. You're welcome. You're welcome. God bless you too. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. We need more men folks coming up in here with us ladies. But I know it's a Super Bowl thing going on. And it be a lot of men coming in here. But not today. It's the Super Bowl thing. But one of the African guys this morning told me he might not be here. He might. And that was like way this morning. So I got a feeling he's somewhere with some friends watching the Super Bowl game. Because he not even answering his phone. We done sent him some text messages. So it's Super Bowl time. So that's what they doing. Watching that game. But I know he'll be back later on this evening after the game. Yeah. Because I know a lot of people in North Carolina having Super Bowl parties. South Carolina and up in New York too. Because my friend Patty, she's in New Jersey. Her dad is having a Super Bowl party for everybody to live in his building up in New Jersey. Yeah. And my brother in North Carolina, he's having one at his house. He's got about 10 guys over there now. But most of them are our cousins and uncles. I knew they, and my daughter live in Charlotte. I know she having one. Because her husband, he going to have his buddies over. And they in fraternities. Yeah. And my youngest daughter is, her husband having one too. And they over there in Kernersville. And they work with Amazon. So a lot of their Amazon buddies is over there. You can feel the baby moving already. Oh, God bless that baby. Yes. God bless. And Miss Castrude is with child. All us are sisters, YouTube sisters. She's having a baby. So welcome, Fatushi. Welcome. Yeah, we're here supporting each other. Yeah. And watching the birds and the squirrels, the wildlife, because it's soothing and it's calming. And we love doing stuff like this. Yeah. You in the United States too? Are you up north too, Fatushi? Or you out west, on the west coast? Are you on the east coast or the west coast? We're on the east coast. Miss Castrude, she's in Wisconsin though. Yeah, and I'm in North Carolina, but I'm up in the mountains. Shoot. I'm in a little old country town outside of Charlotte. Way up in Pacific Northwest. Wow. You must be in North Dakota or Chicago somewhere. Wow. Pacific, you on the other side of America. We're on the Atlantic Ocean side. Wow, you up there with North Dakota? And what else up there on that side of the planet? Oregon? Pacific Northwest. And I know exactly what that is because I had a clock with all of the sides of the earth, America. And it broke and it gave me the time of Washington. Oh, okay. You in Washington, D.C. or Washington State? Nebraska's over there too. Oh, he over there in Washington State. Oh, yeah, Oregon is over there too. Yeah, because we've been through Washington State. And we went through Oregon when my husband was a truck driver. And we passed through South Dakota, Nebraska. Yeah, we went through there and we went to California and Nevada. Yeah, and we dropped off a load in Washington State. Then we went on, came on through Ohio. And ended up going back to Louisiana looking for has he was trying to find him some crawfish, and he drove back 200-300 miles out the way to go to New Orleans just to get some fresh crawfish. Oh, traveling is fun. It sure is. It sure is. For the last 3 years, I've been doing a lot of traveling till I sold my house. About 2 years ago, I haven't been going much. And my husband died. And then my son got killed. So I've been doing a little camping and that's about it. And I got videos up of that. But I haven't been doing much but working. But now I'm cutting back on working so much. So I can enjoy my life more. Because I'm tired of working all the time. If you work, you look up one day, you're 80. So I'm going to sit back and take my money and, yeah, thank you for Tosha. And I'm going to save. And as soon as I find a cheap plane, I'm going to hop on it and go to somewhere and stay at a hotel in another country for 5 days and come back. All you got to do is watch them cheap flights and have a passport. You'd be surprised where you can go with a passport. I can go anywhere in the Caribbean or Canada or even Egypt. You don't even have to have nothing but a passport. It's an African country called Mozambique. You don't need nothing but a passport. You can apply for a temporary visa when you get there. That's right. You got to enjoy life. It's too short. Exactly. And I'm tired of being alone and lonely. I'm going to start getting out more. Yep, I just cut my work hours down. I ain't working no more weekends. Just a week. Just doing a week. And hopefully, when I start getting monetized from YouTube, there'll be a little income. And I get my husband's pension. I'm comfortable. I ain't rich, but I'm comfortable. Yep, I'm comfortable. And I'm getting ready to get me a little cheap trailer to put on the back of my car. And that's going to be my house for the rest of my life. And I'm going to live a good life. And I do live stream every morning between 8 and 10. I do at least 2 hours in the mornings. And then I do 2 hours in the afternoon. And then when I get to work at 11 o'clock at night, I do 2 hours. And I don't do but mostly 6 hours a day. It took you 50 years to realize what life is really about. I know love and memories. I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. And it took me losing my son and my husband to realize how lonely I really am. And that's a hurt feeling when you're lonely. All you want to do is cry because you're so lonely. And when I come on live stream, I said, thank God I got somebody to talk to. Because you could be in a house full of people and be lonely. Nobody's interested in you or what you do. And you're not interested in what they do. But you love each other because you're family. But you're lonely because you don't do the same thing. Everybody don't beat with the same drums. Everybody's beat is different. Lifestyle is different. I like a more quiet, introvert, wildlife. Hiking and fishing and camping. Nobody likes to do that. Nobody in my family. So I had to pick grandkids or cousins or godchildren or god brothers and sisters to go with me when I get ready to go. And when I get ready to go, I'm going to go. But I just been chilling out because tax time. Everybody waiting on their taxes to come back. And we trying to make sure that the government don't try to take our refund. But the Supreme Court said nobody's touching nobody's money. They're not going to let nobody take nobody's money from them. They're not going to approve of it. They're not turning the Department of Treasury over to the president or Elon Musk. They said they're not going to do it. Even the Republicans said, no, Mr. Trump, no. Everybody deserves their own money. These people deserve their Social Security. They worked all their life. No, we're not going to approve of that. Because it's just going to have the billionaires stay billionaires. And we get nothing. And some people, half of America is on pension, Social Security. If you take that from them, how they supposed to survive? You going to wait on them to die? Who going to run the country? Who going to work the fields of the farmers? Who going to clean the bathrooms? That's right. They can't just take everything away from us like that. They better leave some of these people over here to work and stop trying to deport them and leave people a Social Security loan for bodies start piling up. Because if you take that away, you take away their income, their food, where they going to live, how they going to pay their rent. Even if they live in their own home, they still got to pay taxes. Don't they come and take that? And there'll be bodies piling up. Half of America is elderly, trust me. These people are elderly. And they live many, many long years. And if you take that from them, they all going to pile up and die. You're going to have bodies piling up. If they want to depopulate the country, that's a poor way of doing it. And you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. It'll all come back on you because whether people know it or not, karma is real. Karma is real. And my grandmother told me that before she died. She said, anything you do to people, remember it's just a loan because it's going to come right back to you. Anything you do to people. That's why she said, if you ever be around somebody and they've done something horrible, keep your distance because it's going to come back to them sooner or later. And I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. Because I know this person, and my mama know this person. All they did was lie, connive, and steal and cheat. All their lives, they stole from people. And after about 40 years, they retired from their job, built a house, stocked up their food, refrigerator, and everything. Put brand new furniture in their house. And then they were sitting there enjoying life. And guess what? The death angel came and claimed their life. They died that very night. God don't like ugly. And my mama told us that story. And my grandma said she told it to my mom now. You can't live a dirty life and expect to live good. It'll come back on you. Then that person didn't even get to enjoy after all what he had did to people. He didn't even get to enjoy. He died. As soon as he thought he was comfortable and set for life, he died. And back then, they weren't making clones. So he didn't have a clone to keep living. Martin Lawrence, he's a clone. But the parents said he's not the real Martin Lawrence. Because Martin Lawrence died with lymphoma, with cancer in 2023. That's his clone living, but that clone don't have a soul. And they can tell it don't have a soul. Because it don't act human. And that's what stuff we be talking about for Tosha. Reality stuff. And then we say we ain't going to complain because we thank God for the moment. We thank God for who we are. We thank God for what we got. Yeah. They had that on the news that his family is beginning to complain about the clone because they said it's not acting right no more. At first it was acting like him for real, but now it's not. Now they realize it don't have a soul. And yeah, they begin to notice that something is off with him too. And they said sometimes it don't even act human. It act like some type of alien. And it moves its head around like a robot. You'd be surprised what's up there in that White House is clones. You'd be surprised. All you gotta do is keep watching it on YouTube. You'll see. It leaks out. It's, oh my God. Keep watching YouTube. It's so much stuff done leaked out about that White House. What's going on up there. Yeah, he seems different. Elon Musk too. The president too. All of them got clones. Yeah. Because they be in too many different places at the same time. All of them got clones. Yeah, ain't nowhere in the world I would let nobody clone me. Yeah. This lady got on YouTube and said that they came and got her and took some of her DNA and mixed it with these alien things. And then the child they brought back and showed her said he was a lizard. The government is doing it. NASA, they're doing it. It's supposed to be just for experiment. But the people, the rich people, are doing it to keep doing programs and concerts and, you know, making money and stuff like that. Yeah, and a lot of them, they coming forward telling stuff about Sean Combs, telling it on P. Diddy. They coming forward and telling stuff that he done did. And yeah. And the most time when we watch the news, it's either about that, it's all about money. They talk about the Illuminati, people selling their souls. And then one lady came on TikTok and told us to watch our kids playing Fort Knox. Because it's a level on there that's trying to get kids to sell their soul to the devil. On Fortnite. That game. Yep, they say y'all better watch y'all kids. Yeah, it'll come back to other generations if it don't get to them. It sure will. It'll come back. And one thing, a lot of people don't believe in the Bible, but the Bible says you reap what you sow. And everything you dish out is a loan. It's going to come right back to you. It's going to come right back to you. Just like somebody went in there and stole that poor lady's money. That thing took $10,000 from her out of her account. So generation of innocent people will suffer because of their transgression. And see, Satan, the devil, is the God of this system. He ruling these people's mind. He possessing these people. They even doing spells and rituals over their music before they sell it. They do spells over it. They get these young people possessed with it. I'm glad I don't listen to it. I ain't never liked rap music. I listen to Nat King Cole. And that's music my mom and daddy used to listen to when they were little. So you can eat tacos. I don't want no clone. Just leave me alone. Let me grow old and die. And I'll be done. I got another good 50 years. I'll be good. And I'm going to take the next 10 of these years and travel. And I got a couple of countries they got to go to. And I realized I ain't got to do nothing but have a passport to go to Philippines, Jamaica, Egypt. But I probably just renew my visa for Africa and UK. Okay. I don't eat tacos. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I might eat a piece of lamb meat or a piece of chicken or a piece of beef tip. And I eat hamburger, but I don't eat that kind, eat on tacos. I eat the soybean hamburger. That's what I got in my fridge, soybean. And I just make spaghetti or lasagna. And I don't even hardly cook that no more. I fix stuff quick because for the last 7 years, I haven't been able to eat much because my son got killed. And then my best friend's husband just got killed three years ago. And me and her been grieving together. Her name Patty. She live in New Jersey. And I got 3 best friends on social media now. And my neighbor across the street just died about a week ago. Nobody even knew she was sick. That was a trauma, shock. And then the neighbor right down the street died about 3 months ago. Nobody knew he was sick. Whew, Jesus Christ. Wow. They died in car crashes. Yeah. And my husband had lung cancer and kept smoking. And I begged him to quit. And he died about 10 years ago. I begged him to quit. He wouldn't quit. He drank his Budweiser and smoked his cigarette till he died. And that thing hurted me. I told him, I said, I'm going to be left all alone. You leaving me. He said, boo, I can't help it. But you should have stopped for my sake. I'm your wife. You love me. Why didn't you do it for me? But I've had to learn how to live with that. Then a few years after that, my son got killed. I said, oh my God. I don't believe this is happening to me. Why me, God? Then 6 months later, my dog died after 18 years. I said, Jesus Christ, what did I do to deserve this? I couldn't take it no more. I sold my home after 20 years. I sold it. Got out of there. I couldn't take it no more. Too many memories. Yeah, he was in a lot of pain, but he didn't want chemo. He didn't want radiation. Sure didn't. He lived with cancer 10 years before he died. Yep, sure did. He said, babe, I'm going home to visit my mama. He went home from Lumpton, stayed down there with his mama. She died. Then about a year later, I went to check on him. He was all right. Came back to Greensboro. Brother called and said he dead. Husband gone. Yeah, I heard Ray Charles was strung out on drugs and used to beat women. At least that's what the movie was like. I don't know for real, though. I remember Ray Charles. He was a blues singer or something, wasn't he? I used to listen to his music. My mom and daddy used to watch it. And I listened to, like, Michael Jackson till he changed color or something. I lost interest. I was teaching Sunday school, so I didn't listen to, me and the kids didn't listen to that kind of music. We used to listen to the Christian stuff a lot. So I brought my children up in church and all my grandchildren. Now everybody gone. I've been live for 4 hours. Oh, good, Ruby. Oh, and I've had some chat, so I got credit for that. Wow. I didn't know it had been 4 hours. Percy Sledge. I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. Okay, Ruby, I'm a rest. Miss Construe, if you still live, I'm going to split my TV on yours. And I think I'm going to go outside and walk with my dog and then take me a nap. I most certainly am. And I hope we hear from Kingsley soon. Thank you for letting me know, Ruby. 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. It's 6:30 over there in UK. Okay. Patosha, thank you for coming back. And I'll probably be back on live about 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. But I've done 4 hours, and I usually don't do 2 till I go to work at night. But I'm off this weekend, so if I get lonesome about 5 or 6, I'll come back. If not, I'll see you all later. Your daddy had lung cancer. Oh. Yeah, my husband acted like he's ready to go too. He said he was tired. He worked 2 jobs for years. You're welcome, Fatosha. Always come back. Always come back. Good night, Miss Ruby. Bethany, we praying for you. Fatosha, Miss Construe, I'll flip my TV on your live. Love y'all so much. I love y'all all with all my heart. Fatosha, you welcome to come back anytime. Okay, love y'all. Bye now.